Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back to the Bard's Playhouse Presents Tales from Shadow Valley, Season 4, Episode 25, Shax the Blood Marquis. Thank you so much for joining us. Now let's bring in our wonderful cast. We have Eldritch as Khan, the Bloody Rizzolo.
Always great to be here after my little absence last week.
Always great to have you back. Shane as Umbromancer Zavid.
Hey, I'm gonna get killed today.
Who's to say, who's to say? Elliot as Reese Guiltleaf the Heartseeker.
Look, if this is where Reese dies, it better be sexy.
We'll see. And Ash as Queen Danny Arion.
Don't worry, guys. I am going to try to seduce Shax. I will take one for the team.
Please
Better
do.
roll high. Better roll high. As always, I'm Lumby Bronzorm and will be your DM for today. Last time, Lux at Umbra cleaned the ooze off themselves. Having slain the sentient pollution which had gathered at Sludge Landing, they began to trace the source. It did not take long to track it back to the Rune Forge, high above the bog. Rest was needed, however, so Danny once more summoned her magical mansion, but offered a quick prayer to Zon Kuthan before entering. In the morning, Zavid gave Wasilka a much-needed lesson on ghouls, ghasts, and Cabriri. Excited to have someone with whom to finally share the secrets of undeath, she listened intently while devouring the blood sausages cooked by Danny, a rare meaty treat from the former staunch vegetarian. Reese and Khan were loath to leave their warm sleeping spots by the hearth, but adventurers doesn't nap. After breakfast, Danny teamed up with Pipette and Zavid to determine exactly where Shax is located, teleporting the entire group to a nearby location. The ground thumped rhythmically beneath their feet, like blood through a massive creature. Zavid took on the disguise of a leucodaemon, leading the way with Wasilka and the Bloodshroud, the rest hiding among the arterial vines along the cliffside. Skulking within the labyrinthine pipe structure were three undead creatures Zavid figured to be Langhasts imbued with the power of the Babau demon, the calling card of Shax. Convincing the ghasts to abandon what is clearly a losing incoming war, Lux at Umbra climbed higher, following the sounds of pumping fluids. At the cliff's apex was a massive pool of what appeared to be blood, gushing from deep in the ground below. Above the roiling pond floated 5 vampires, faces covered by matted, blood-soaked hair. Sister-wives to Nyarlathotep all, the women attacked with their freshly disgorged blood-ooze minions in tow. Reese peppered the oozes with icy arrows, slowing them down and causing them to scab up. Utilizing her namesake, Khan the Bloody swam through the pool of blood, camouflaging her white fur for a lethal dark silver dagger through the vampire's spine, causing it to explode in an outlandish spray of blood. Though Danny and Ares took a monstrous beating, her smart tactics and powerful healing magic were more than enough to keep them in the fight. Fighting for his homeland, Sir Hop of Lilypond showed his mettle and fearlessness in the face of danger. Zavid dueled a wife of Nyarlathotep with his newly acquired dark silver scorpion whip, holy weapon of Cabriri, as she danced around his strikes. Little did she know, it was only a distraction to give an opening to Wasilka the Gastastic to stick a sword through her chest, bursting her like a balloon of red syrup. It was not long before combat had subsided, with Lux at Umbra standing on the field of victory. Bloody, beaten, and bruised, they healed themselves up and began to climb the rest of the way to the summit of the Rune Forge. This is where we come in today. For once, in the better part of a year, we are not going into the abyss for Baba Yaga. We are jumping straight into it. So, where Yui left off, you have climbed your way up to the Rune Forge's summit. Looking down is a massive pit going down 1,000 or more feet, with a tower in the center, held up by chains, with each link larger than any of you. Please give me perception checks in the tower before you do anything at all.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, I just had to cue up the music.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, thank you. I always
You're
forget to
welcome.
start mine.
Yep.
What did you need in the tower? I'm sorry.
Perception, please.
Got it. What do my fetching peepers see?
Your Fetchland Peepers. Thank you for the image there, Con.
You said perception. Let me go.
Yes.
In tower?
Yes, please.
Right.
Okay. Danny and Zavid The first thing you'll notice is out on different levels of this landing, there are different creatures. I'm going to make them visible on the map first. There it is. There they are. There are two different types of creatures. Firstly, there are large, bulbous, fat creatures with big horns that are broken and dripping a green, pussy ooze. They have large teeth and many rolls all about them. Can I get religion checks or arcana checks from anyone?
I'm gonna one of them.
Yeah, I'll do Arcana.
I'll do
Okay.
Arcana.
I will roll something.
Great.
What's my religion? Arcana.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, Khan definitely knows what this is with your critical success 48.
Yeah.
You recognize that this is a pollution daemon. This creature is made of the toxic sludge of this area. Daemons, as Zavid has told you, they are crafted by what is around them. It's when you take an evil soul is in a specific... So you know from the things that Zavid has told you and your alchemical experiences that this thing is almost certainly a daemon created of pollution. The other thing you see is there are tall, woman-like, humanoid, woman-looking creatures with long horns, 4 arms, each holding a long curved sword. Several mouths appear all along their arms at different locations, each weeping blood. And Zavid, Reese, with your check there, you recognize this is a demon. Not a daemon, a demon. So, as you've noticed before, it's odd for demons and daemons to be working together. But it appears in this moment there are.
Cool.
And with
Love
those
and hate
perception-
that.
Yes, love and hate. But there's one last thing with those perception checks. You know when you're playing a video game and there's a feeling you get when you find a med pack and some ammo and an autosave? Hey, Reese, you know what you see in front of you? It's a
What?
little box with a latch on it that's unlocked.
Reese is gonna go and
Kick it into the pit.
no.
Do you open it?
Yeah.
Cool. Inside, you find 3 major healing potions, a major anti-plague, a major antidote, and 4 hero points to split up as you see fit.
Whoa. Okay, so Reese is
Oh,
gonna
God.
give these hero points, one to everybody in the group.
So go ahead and give yourselves an extra hero point.
How many?
Notice that it's called Convenient Package. So there are 3 healing potions you can split amongst yourselves however you see fit. The healing potions, these ones are the big ones. These are level 18 items. They do
Wow.
8d8 plus 30 healing.
have a question.
Everybody can take one except
Yes.
Reese.
Okay?
I don't need one.
Okay, then Reese can take one.
Okay. What's your question
So-
then?
How confident are we?
Fairly confident.
So I don't
Okay.
need to prepare the spell Raise Dead because we're really confident that I
Not
won't
that
need it.
confident. Not that
Oh,
confident.
wait, but I thought we were confident. Where is this coming from?
Wait,
Are we
raise
confident
the-
or aren't we? Do I
We-
need to bring someone back from the dead or don't I?
I think it wouldn't not be helpful.
Wouldn't not be helpful. True.
That
I
is-
agree with that double
yeah,
negative.
Yeah, it's an accurate double negative.
Is that...
So here's the thing. Raised Dead, we are all level 17. Normally Raised Dead comes at like 5th level, or 6th level, I mean. But because we're so powerful, I can't use a 6th level slot. I have to use an 8th level slot minimum.
Oh.
So I have to use one of my 2 remaining 8th level slots because I used Sunburst already, and so I've only got the 2 8th level ones left. So it's like, do I want to have it just in case, or should I focus more on not repairing damage that is dealt to us, but more on buffing you guys up while you're alive, and maybe, or the hole that I could use against him. What do you think?
What is the you know what? What is the chances that we would need it? We're 4 level 17s.
He is a demon lord.
You've also got Wasilka and Sir Hop. You're actually 6 level 17s.
Then actually, if you can use something that gives us buffs, I think that might be better. We don't need to raise dead because we already have 2 extras with us. If we didn't have Silka and Sir Hop, I think it would be a different story.
Can Danny take something that would, like, bring somebody back from the dead?
I'm certain that bards have something. Yes, let's see. Occult spells. Tradition. Occult. Level. Let's see if there's a 9th level spell that can help you here. Well, maybe not. I mean, Foresight's always extraordinarily helpful, but that doesn't bring people back from the dead.
All right, I have an idea. I know what I'm going to do then.
Okay.
I'm going to do Blessed Boundary. That's going to be one of my WOG spells, because that is not a Kabiri thing.
Ah.
I have Force Cage.
There's also, in that convenient package there, Reese, there is still an antidote, which helps with poisons, and an anti-plague, which helps with diseases. It's like it's both a buff, and also, if you currently have those effects on you, it will give you like a +4 to your next saving throw, or something.
So I think the way I want to divvy this out then is I'm gonna say Khan gets 2 of the health potions, Danny gets 1. Because Reese is pretty much a tank. If you guys need to heal him or throw a potion at him, fine.
You also have a greater healing potion currently, Reese.
Exactly. So I'd rather have Khan with the
Okay.
potions because there's nothing healing as far as I know that Khan has on her.
I want Khan only to give me a religion check in the tower real quick.
Okay.
And as far as the antidote and stuff, I think Reese will hold on to those unless anybody specifically wants those. Like, Zavid or anything. So.
No? Nobody? Okay. Then I'm going to drop those into Reese.
Yep.
Alright. I am now done revealing stuff, so you may do as you please.
Okay.
Yeah, let's strategize. Let's take a moment, because
Oh,
I'm gonna.
by all means.
Yeah.
I am preparing the last spell on my spell list, and then I will reveal what I got.
Can you add that to my spell list?
Oh, yes.
please?
Which one? I forgot what you said.
Force Cage, please.
Force Cage, absolutely.
Oh wow. They gain and conditions. They do not make their daily preparations again or gain any benefits of rest other than healing.
Ooh.
Now demons have spirits, right?
Yes.
They are. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, the other thing that I forgot to mention that's just on the map you can see is there are green souls falling from the sky slowly into the center of a bright, almost impossible to look at ball of fire in the center of the rune.
Ooh.
You can see them on the map falling from above. And Danny, I've put Force Cage on your 7th level spells.
Okay, I'm looking at one more.
Okay.
Well,
Yes, this is the time to strategize and come up with the correct spells you want.
I'm looking at the spell Spirit Song, and I have access to it, and it feels like a Danny thing.
what is it?
It's an 8th level spell. 2 actions. It's a 60-foot cone. Forces a fortitude save on people. Here's what it says. Your Eldritch Song sends pulsing waves of ethereal energy to attack creature spirits in the area, dealing 14d6 spirit damage that causes their bodies to momentarily freeze up from the hypnotic nature of the tune, depending on the result of their fortitude save. The vibrating waves of Spirit Song penetrate into but not through solid barriers, damaging incorporeal creatures hiding in solid objects in the area but not passing onward to damage creatures in other rooms. If they get a critical success, no damage. But if they get a regular success, they take half damage, and they can't use reactions until the beginning of their turn. If they fail, they take the full damage. They can't use reactions, and they're stunned 1. And if they critical fail, they take double damage, can't use reactions, and they're stunned 2.
Oh my god, can I take that?
It's a cult. You can totally get that one. It's
level 8. Oh, she
it's
actually
an
already
8th level
has it.
spell.
It's already on her
Spirit.
list.
Okay, so I won't take that then. I was looking at that. I was like, it'd be kind of funny if it's like, so what if we want to do it? Like he's like starts singing some fucking song.
Wouldn't it be? It's because Danny's going all shadowy, so now Zavid has to go all Disney princess.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. And then Shax is like, this is actually really good.
I'm now the master of brew.
I miss
Okay,
Elvis
there's-
Presley.
I miss Elvis Presley too, but I also don't.
Oh, you guys were so mad. Oh, you were all so mad.
Yeah,
I'll be mad again.
it's true. Being
I'm
mad at
looking
you is like my favorite thing, though,
It's the best.
because I'm like,
looking
damn
at
it.
Sorry.
Ooh, which one, Danny?
I'm looking at something called possession. So you send your mind and soul into the target's body, attempting to take control. The target must attempt a will save. You can choose to use the effects of the degree of success more favorably to the target if you prefer. What do you guys think of that? If you're possessing a target, your own body is unconscious and can't wake up normally. You can sense everything.
Magic
possessed
jar?
Is that a
Or
thing?
It's
that's the
possession?
D&D equivalent, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. It sounds like the D&D equivalent.
I
But,
don't think it's gonna be useful against the demon
No.
lord, unless you wanted to like take over one of the other demons and like fight through their body until their body dies. But if you die in their body, I think it still fucks you up.
Yeah, I would not recommend that.
Okay.
Okay. Here's another one. This could be one for Danny as well. It's another 8th level. It's called the Canticle of Everlasting Grief. This is one of the newer spells. It's 120 feet. It's one creature, but it's a curse. You create a melody distilled from pure grief, conveying the inevitable loss of everything your target cherishes, audible only to them. This is very Zon Kuthan coded. The target takes 10d6 mental damage, depending on its will save. A creature cursed by the spell can't benefit from circumstance or status bonuses, so he can't buff himself up. And then that's for the duration, depending on the success. So obviously, critical success, nothing happens. But if he regular succeeds, he takes half damage. He's frightened 1, and he's cursed for 1 round. So for 1 round, he benefits from no buffs. If he fails, he takes the full damage, frightened 3, and he's cursed for a week. So any failure is going to be a week or longer. And then critical failure, he takes double damage, frightened 4, and he's cursed forever. While the curse remains, the target's allies are also affected by the curse while within 15 feet of him.
yikes.
Now,
Okay, I love that.
he's a boss, so his will save, all of his saves, I think, are probably going to be decent. And he
Right.
probably won't critical fail. But if we could get him to regular fail, that could be good. It's risky, but it's up to you. That's Canticle of Everlasting Grief, another 8th level spell.
That sounds cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
that does.
And then, do I also have access to primal magic since I'm druid?
Up to you do, but it stops at 6th level, I think. Yes, 6th. You have no higher than 6th.
So I can't take an 8-level spell.
Correct.
Oh man, this
Canticle.
rainbow roll sounds amazing.
Yeah, you can only have up to 6th level. Next level at 18, if you take Master Druid spellcasting, then you can have 8th level Druid spells.
But what-
You do have a card though, a Baba Yaga card that will allow you to cast 1 9th level Druid spell of your choice. Just throwing that out there. So that is an option. You have the ability to cast 1 9th level. But yeah, Canticle of Everlasting level.
I gotta find one.
What do you
Oh
find?
my
Shay?
god. That
What'd you
makes so
find?
much sense. Okay, so I'm looking at DF Harold. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
I think that's what I'm going to take for my 8th level. So each god has a different herald that shows up when you do the spell. And Rovagug has a herald. You want to know what Rovagug's herald is?
uh-oh.
The creature that is most like Rovagug?
I think I know, but what is it?
Shax?
Rovagug, the one that is we're trying to stop from awakening and eating the universe.
Oh,
Right? So The creature most like Rovagug that you could summon as his herald is the Tarask.
I knew it. Yep. I was right.
Oh my god.
The thing most similar to a god that would eat the entire universe is the strongest creature in existence, the Tarask, which makes a lot of sense.
I've dropped
Or I
that
should
on
say
your
the strongest
list.
mortal creature in existence.
At least I thought I put that on your list.
Well, I've got my list. So here it is. I'm going to read it off. We're going to start from first level and go up. We're going to work our way up to the good shit. So first level, I always have my first level spells. My homies and I, we always have Fleet Step, Jump, and Ant Haul are always my first level spells. I also have some sorcery shit that's always prepared. I got Haste, I got Phantom Steed, and I got Soothe, which is scaled up to 9th level
Scales.
because it's... Yeah, so I've got those three kind of off to the side as well. Not to mention WOG, refocus spells and shit. But anyway, that's my baseline. Going up to 2nd level, Long Strider, just gonna give me a little extra boost. And I got 2 harms. There's not a lot at 2nd level that's really useful. But harm, if I don't want to blow one of my big harms on like healing somebody that only needs a little health, a smaller harm might do better. 3rd level, Kabir's Triple Jump. It's good. We don't know when we might need if someone need. I mean, look at this place. This is like a whole hop and a skip.
This would be a great
jumping from
place for
chain
that
to
spell.
chain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this would be
this could be
perfect
really
place
good
for
for that. I got a regular Dispel Magic. It's not upcast, which means if I needed to dispel something, I'll have to make a counteract check, but that's okay. Who might not even need it. That's why it's low on the list. And then another harm at 3rd level. Going to 4th level, I have 2 fly spells for our melee guys. Khan and Reese are going to be flying in this fucking.
Khan has wings. Don't waste your slot. Khan has wings.
Danny can have wings. Or
Danny, would you like to fly?
I mean, I could just turn into like a bird or something. That
Can you
sounds
do all
fun.
your
also
spells
true.
and shit as a bird?
No.
No.
aha.
I will give you fly, so
Okay.
you can fly around like a witch and be like, oh, like literally like what's her name? Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. I also have Restoration saved at 4th level because I don't know what debuffs him or his lackeys might put on us. A 4th level Restoration gets rid of most conditions other than Doomed. And don't worry, I have something for that in case Doomed is a thing. So we'll get to that. 5th level, Banishment. That's our last ditch effort. If we can't beat him and he's going to beat us, if I can successfully banish him, he goes back to the Abyss and we just could deal with that later. So that is last ditch effort. Like if we just, we're losing and we need a way to get rid of him, that's what we do. Or if we think we can beat him, but we need to get rid of like one of the demons here, we can like banish the demon away to get rid of one of his minions. And I have another 2 harms at 5th level. All right. I am no longer doing harms at anything above 5th level because these are the good spells. 6th level and above, this is the good shit. 6th level, we have Heroism at 3rd level. Heroism, which normally is at 3rd level, cast at 6th. That means one creature will get a +2 bonus to basically everything they roll. That's pretty good.
That's sick.
True
That's
Sight,
really sick.
so that I can detect any sort of shenanigans. Blessed Boundary, which I mentioned before, is a really good. It's basically a spell that gives everybody cover and then deals damage to people that bad guys that come into the boundary. They take a bit of force damage. So like all you would get cover while you're inside the boundary, and then bad guys coming in would take damage, which is cool. It's a nice little buff spell. 7th level, I have 4 slots because of, I don't know why, I've got that extra slot for some reason.
That's because of the planet. It gives you the extra slot that's 2 below your maximum. Khan has an extra 4th level slot because of the same reason.
Got it. And Danny should have that too, right?
No, because her planets are not in alignment yet.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yet.
Yet.
And Reese doesn't get it because he has no spell slots.
Now, I don't know what kind of energy damage this guy does, but I have Resist Energy at 7th level, which means I can give whatever the energy damage he's most likely to do, I could give us all 15 resistance to that.
Cool.
Which would be really helpful, but I don't know what he does yet. We have to figure that out. I have Execute, which is a spell that doesn't matter if you're undead or not, you take 70 void damage or vitality, whatever is going to hurt you. It's very good if we need a finishing move, just like die. Execute is good for that. Spell Riposte. I don't know if he's a spellcaster. I think he might just like stab a lot. But if he does cast spells, if one of them targets me, I can reaction bounce it back if I can counteract it. Cosmic Form. This gives me a sun or a moon form. And the nice thing about the moon form is that this the ranged attack is silver for bypassing resistance. So we know that's good against demons.
Hell yeah.
So that could be really good. Going to 8th level, I already did Sunburst. We have Deific Herald, which summons a Herald of Cabriri, which is probably gonna be a really gross ghoul thing. It gives everybody a reaction for the turn, because it only lasts for like a round. Everyone gets a reaction called Destructive Vengeance. So the trigger is if an enemy within 15 feet damages you, bloodshed begets bloodshed as you drag your enemy toward oblivion. You increase the amount of damage you take by a d6, and you deal a d6 damage to the triggering enemy, choosing evil or negative damage to deal, or void damage, I guess, to the enemy each time you use this reaction. In addition, until the end of your next turn, your strikes against them deal 2 extra damage. The damage you take and deal when you use this reaction increases by different levels. So it would be, the champion would be granting you 5d6 instead of
quite a lot.
Yeah, so instead of a d6, you deal 5d6, and then you get an extra 6 damage on your strikes instead of extra 2. So you get a reaction for a round that if you get hurt by somebody within 15 feet of you when I do Deific Herald, right? You can reaction deal 5d6 void damage to them, and then all your strikes until the next turn get plus 6 damage.
Nice.
Which is just nice.
That's ridiculous.
That is disgusting, and I love it.
And then when the guy departs, the Herald casts a 5th level weapon storm in a 100-foot cone using a d12 for the die size. So that's just a cool spell that
That's
just
awesome.
fucking hits everything.
I tell you right now, there's a 0% chance of me remembering all that when you do it.
Yeah. Clear Mind is a spell I've upcast from 2nd level to 8th. Clear Mind gets rid of basically any fucking mental condition on you, including doomed. Anything that's it just cleanses you. At 8th level, it basically anything that's fucking you up, frightened, fleeing, whatever, it's gone. Clear Mind will get rid of it. So that is like my one ace in the hole of like if he did something to Khan and Khan's like I'm scared, I could go to Khan like kill him, and you could just go right back into the fight.
Nice.
And then my top 2 spells, my 9th level spells. Again, I'm only thinking about buffing you guys. Foresight, because we knew that was really good when we fought the one guy from
The Herald of Norgorber.
Yep.
Norgorber, yeah. And then Heroism, but this time upcast to 9th level, which gives you a +3. So someone's getting a 6th level Heroism for +2 on everything, and someone's getting a 9th level for +3. Whoever
That's
needs
awesome.
it better. Whoever wants the bonus, the higher bonus, can have the higher bonus. But Reese and Khan, you're the ones that are going to probably get into melee. So
Yeah.
if you're going to be making a lot of attack rolls, you're going to need that.
Hell yeah.
I'm down.
Let's see. Both of you have the same bonus, so it's 6-1.
Who deals more damage? Who do we want to deal more damage?
On abso-fucking-lutely.
Khan, you're going to get the 9th level Heroism. You're probably... I think, Reese, you're
Reese
the tank,
attacks
so I
more
might give
often.
you Foresight.
Yeah, no,
That's
Foresight
probably
makes
wise.
more sense anyway for him. Yeah, I offensively attack from afar a lot of the time.
I like this. This plan is forming. This is great.
I mean, it's mostly just I'm going to be a cleric and I'm going to just assist, and buff you and make you guys so powerful that Shax will just be like, fuck, goddamn, huh? And he's just going to like be done.
I don't want to fight with you guys anymore. Mom!
This isn't fair. Pick on someone your own size.
I don't remember where I got that sort of reaction from, but there was something I watched that had like, I think it was like one of Terminal Montage's Kirby videos. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's like an animated version of like
Yeah.
like the Kirby games, and they have like memes where like King DDD is getting just smacked the shit out of by Kirby. He's just like, fuck, shit, stop.
Oh my
Like,
god.
That
It's
sounds
very
accurate.
funny.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah,
Love this. This is going to
All
be
right.
so
it's gonna be good.
As
Yeah,
you can
let's-
see, some of the demons are just sort of walking around. It seems that the Seraptuses are on some sort of round, but the larger pollution daemons, the Sordus daemons, appear to be on standing guard at their own posts, absent-mindedly just looking around. But nothing seems to have noticed any of you yet.
Okay. A lot of my spells only last for like 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes a minute. There are a few things that can last longer. I'm going to try to cast those now to get them out of the way.
By all means.
Um,
Anyone
first-
anyone wants to cast right now, this is the time to do
This
it.
is the time to do it because then Reese can use his card. Yes.
Reese, come here.
He walks
I
over.
put my hands up to like your temples, close my eyes, and you see or you feel like an eye open up on your forehead, but it's not like an actual gross eye. It's like that shadowy eye that Khan had from before. It's like you can see with this eye. You get a sixth sense that warns you of danger that might befall you.
Ooh.
So let's see. I can also create a psychic link to you through which I can inform you of danger. Oh, interesting. This link is a mental effect. Due to the amount of information the spell requires you to process, you can't have more than one foresight spell in effect. That's fine, whatever. While foresight is in effect, you gain a +2 status bonus to your initiative rolls. You cannot be off guard against undetected creatures or when flanked.
That's sick.
In addition, you gain the following reaction, which it's called foresight trigger. It's just foresight. Control C. I'm gonna just send this to you.
That's probably good.
Here it is in chat. I'll send it to Elliot. Stop. Boop. There you go.
Sweet.
So foresight. So basically, if you're defending
become
against a
great at
hostile
everything.
creature or other danger, that creature force you. If the hostile creature forces you to make a saving throw, you get to roll. You have advantage. You have advantage on your saves. Is what this is saying.
Sick.
Cool.
And that creature, you could also give them disadvantage. I think I remember this. This is what Khan was doing, was giving them disadvantage against her when they were attacking her. So
that sounds
essentially, this
right.
is very protective is what this is doing. It's giving you better initiative, +2 on your initiative. You can't be off guard against undetected shit or when you're flanked. And you have a reaction to give you advantage on a save or disadvantage on their attack roll if they're hitting you.
Cool. And I'm
Does that make
guessing
sense?
no, but in play, I'm sure it will.
Here's the link to the spell if you want to like reference it.
Okay, perfect. And
So-
I'm guessing this is being added onto my stuff, so I don't have to physically do anything, right?
I will see if there's a buff. Which one is this?
It's an old. This is a spell from the original player's guide, and then it was reprinted for player core. Like they didn't really change it. So
It's heroism.
no, foresight. Foresight lasts an hour.
Foresight.
That's why I'm doing it now. Heroism
Yeah.
doesn't last as long. It's like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, so if I could have this triggered up like right now, I can do that.
Yes.
All right, so,
So
cast
let me-
that.
Here, I've
cross that
dropped
out.
it on your thing here. So I'm gonna drop this onto Reese. There's
Yep.
foresight.
Okay, so foresight, where is that going to be under?
I just put it. I gave you a buff.
Oh,
but
okay.
I can drag the spell right there. It's in the chat in
Okay,
Fantasy
cool.
Grounds.
All right,
Cool.
resist energy. Okay, so resist energy. I need to figure out what kind of energy attacks you might be doing. What do we know about Shax? Like, do we have information?
Well, you do happen to have a little mouse who's been here before.
Yep.
Khan,
Who is a rat?
Khan, can you?
Squeak.
You got your. Where's your friend? Where's your patron? Your goddess in six-legged rat form.
I guess Con will bamf out of rat form, reach into her cloak and produce my bet.
Hi there. Yes, what can I do for you?
First of all, how does it feel to be a rat within a rat? Like
a
when she does
Matryoshka doll.
that. Yeah, it's very okay. Anyway, I need to know what kind. Sorry, I had something in my throat. I sounded very strange for a second.
I thought you sounded a little weird there, yes.
I need to know what kinds of attacks we can expect from Shax. What sort of energy does he use? Fire, lightning, freezing cold? What is he known for?
Well, down at the forge itself is a blinding heat on the anvil itself. The head of the last rune lord is used to control the flames, because only a rune lord can control the rune forge. So Shax is using this head to control it. It is very, very hot down there. You'll need to protect at least from flames. And,
Well, you know, as you can see, there's much sludge and toxicity around here. Perhaps poison?
Oh, good thing I have those antidotes.
Let's see. Well, poison isn't an option for resist energy, but that's okay. Fire is, and if you've got 15 resistance, I think having resistance to fire confers like the sort of endure elements thing, like natural heat. You're more resistant to. I don't know if that's true. You might have to check that. In D&D, basically, if you have resistance to an energy type, you're also immune to like weather effects that are like
Gotcha.
that. Essentially,
Yeah, I think Endure Elements is more of a like an exploration type spell.
This is gonna last 10 minutes. So I'm only gonna cast this when we're almost ready to move in, essentially, because it won't be a forever thing. But having up to 5 creatures having resistance 15 to fire is gonna be really helpful, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Heroism is also 10 minutes. Sweet, those are both 10 minutes. Good. Sorry, I'm trying to like get everything listed here so that I know how long things will last. Cosmic form, how long do you last?
Probably a minute. Most form spells do. Let me see. Cosmic form, 7th level, 1 minute.
Oh. When did I?
Everyone give me
So
perception checks.
remember the true sight thing that I did before?
Maybe? Which true sight thing?
Just having true seeing.
Um,
Evidently, that only lasts 10 minutes. And I was using it a lot. And
That's
I
all
think I think the only way we could justify is if you could upcast it for longer duration.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I'm wondering if that's something that you'd allow.
yeah, that's fine.
What would I have to upcast it to be to get it to
What is
last
it
more
normally?
than 10 minutes?
What is it normally?
It's 10 minutes at 6th level.
10 minutes per. Well, let's go at like an hour at 7, then maybe 8 hours at 8, 24 at 9.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of execute. I somehow don't think that's gonna help me very much.
Okay.
I'm gonna put true sight at 7th level and then cast it on myself so it lasts an hour.
Great.
And that
Would
way
you
I've cleared up a
consider
6th level slot.
What's that, Danny?
I'm gonna ask Pipette, do you consider Shax to be a divine caster?
Oh, most definitely. He has very powerful magics. It's the only way he is able to control the rune forge at all. He can manipulate fire. He's not a pyromancer per se, but he is most definitely in control of strong fire magics.
Hey, but would you also say that ghost touch arrows would not work on him then?
I don't believe they would confer any specific extra damage, no.
Okay.
But you have procured several dark silver weapons here in Abaddon.
That is true.
I do believe they would be particularly potent against him.
Perfect.
So I just found something that Zavid, and tell me if you think this would be good. It would be I said Zavid, sorry, I meant Shane. Divinity Leech. You disrupt the connection between a divine caster or the effective, I can't pronounce it, and their deity, blocking their use of divine power. If the target fails its save, it is fatigued for the spell's duration. Whenever the target casts a divine spell, you regain 6d6 HP, and the target must attempt another will save with the following effects.
That's rough.
I like that. I'm not sure if it would work, but maybe it works differently on an actual outsider. I think it's meant to stop like a cleric. That's its intention. But if his spells are from the divine list, it is divine magic. So even if he's not getting it from a god, it's like there is a source that he's like a wellspring of divine magic that he's able to pull from, right?
And then I need Zavid and Danny to throw me a perception in the tower, please, still.
Yes.
Okay.
And then if I can ask for Divinity Leech and Whales of the Damned, I will be good for now.
Divinity Leech and Whales of the Damned, huh?
Yes, please. And then
Divinity.
I think I'm okay.
I don't think I have that spell on my list, so if you can just have that one at the ready, we'll deal with it at the time. And then what was the second one?
Whales of the Damned.
Whales. I do have that. Yeah.
I can't do banishment. Oh, that sucks.
That'd be too easy.
Okay.
Well, no. It says this spell fails if you aren't on your home plane when you cast it. Straight
Oh.
up, you can't do it if you're not on your home plane. So
Straight up
that
can't
kind of
do
makes
it.
sense.
That makes sense, yeah.
You don't get the option of telling someone to go home if it's not your home.
Yeah, that does make sense. Danny, you spot out of the corner of your eye one of those demons walking up that stair to your west in the south, the far bottom left of the map. It's slowly making its way up. It appears to be on rounds.
She's gonna message to them. She's not gonna even dare to speak out loud. We have company.
Excellent.
Something coming our way.
Yes, I can share a picture again if you'd like. It is one of the four-armed demons that is each holds a curved sword, and they have long, curved horns as well, and arms, or mouths on their arms that weep blood as they move.
Cool.
Can I make or I guess we already made a check against these guys. What do we know about Seraptises?
They are demons that are their whole point of existence is to convince mortals to kill themselves. They're suicide demons, essentially. They're pretty bad.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
I think we could leverage this.
I considered giving a separate content warning for these guys, but yeah, they're pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna. So as we still have like a moment, right?
Yeah.
Very short, but yes, you have a moment.
Okay. As she's coming up this, like, there's no way we're gonna all hide. So I'm going to try and talk to this demon.
Well, maybe there's no way you can hide. God's gonna turn into a
can
rat.
I
and
can
go,
I look to
Go-
can I
Yeah.
look to
Warden
can I
step.
look to Danny, and say, can you disguise me again without expending resources? Can you do that?
Yeah, I'm going to disguise him.
It's like a
as another-
first level spell.
Yeah, I'm just going to disguise him.
Okay.
as another-
So I'll look like a daemon again, Lucodemon.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Holy crap.
Also, do we
No,
have a map?
Oh, yeah, I shared it a while ago. Let me reshare it.
Yeah, please.
Here you are.
Alright.
Okay. So I'm going to walk out as this thing. And I've got the voice and everything. I don't have the voice changer up right now, but I'll speak in Abyssal to this creature, and I'll say, Seraptis.
And its eyes go over to you quickly, and it sees you. And what do you want? And it begins to sort of float close to you. And you notice that its feet do not touch the ground.
I have a proposition I think you will agree to. I found some mortals that think themselves heroes. They believe they can defeat Lord Shax. Laughable. I think we should let them try so that they throw themselves against him and die.
Interesting proposition. I want you to roll something. Dealer's choice on if it's let's say either deception or diplomacy, and make it public. 38
That's a
is
good
your
question.
DC.
Am I better at... Oh, I suck at both.
Okay,
I have
so I'm gonna
I have
say...
a +6 to my deception, which is better than my +5 diplomacy.
I'm going to give him guidance.
Hilarious.
And I'm gonna
Then
say
I'll
that...
say you can use intimidation or just intimidation.
Much better at intimidation.
Okay. But then,
let
sorry,
him
Reese, I was interrupting.
I'm gonna give him a bonus. Get him have a bonus. And basically, in the background of things while we're in Danny's mansion, before he fell asleep on the floor, I think Reese was like, "Remember, we're going about demons, and this is how, with deception, how I think the best way to fool them would be." So I'm gonna give this. Oh Jesus!
That's good enough for an 8. So you can
Okay.
take 2 Zavid, and 1 for guidance, so
Okay.
3 total.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 3 total.
Yep.
Intimidation. Here we go.
38.
Oh!
God!
Let's go!
This is what you get for last session. Remember how bad you sucked last session? You couldn't roll above a 9.
Oh my
This is what you
God.
get. Nat 20 for a 47. So what do you? Yeah. So it says.
So I say, here's the way I see it. I don't care for Lord Shax, but I understand that he is here and he's not going anywhere. If these mortals succeed, he's gone. You are free, and I am free, and I need not answer to him anymore. And if they fail, well, what's better suicide is there than to go up against something that you cannot hope to prevail against?
She grins widely. She looks back to the rest of you. And I want the rest of you to throw me public deception checks to look as meek as possible. Because, if you look powerful, or, to tell me how you're looking, I suppose.
Yeah, honestly,
You
like,
decide.
because you'll either come off as foolhardy and foolish, or you'll come off as like, hey,
See what
maybe
Con
they
just
could
did?
kill Shax.
Con just rolled a nat 20.
Oh my God. Con, what do you look like? Are you floating
What
in
are
the
you
air?
What are you doing, Con?
Well, I think I said that Con is a rat, but for the bit, she could be Con and just look so scared. Just like, no, just let us go. I promise we won't try anything again. No, don't throw us against Shax.
I'll turn around and be like, this is what you wanted, isn't it?
Yeah, Danny and Reese, the two of you fail, which in this instance I'm going to say is you do not come off as weak. So Khan, she completely believes that you're scared out of your mind, out of your wits, and she begins to continue floating across this bridge. And she gets to use Zavid, and she says, "I do think this could be good for entertainment. It's been a little slow lately. I think I'd like to especially see these two fall." She points to Reese and Danny with her scimitar.
Nice.
I like the mixture that we have where it's just like, oh yeah, this one's meek. Who fucking cares? But these two, oh, this can be funny.
Clearly,
but
these two.
clearly these two are the most cocky.
So I want
Your
to
dress is
convince
hideous.
the demons, just like I convinced the demons from before, like, I think it best to just let Lord Shax handle this and enjoy yourselves. Watch at your leisure.
I couldn't agree more. I'll let my sisters know. And you can see that she closes her eyes for a moment, and you've seen enough telepaths at this point to know she's telepathically sending a message. And you can see that the one way down below, the Seraptus far beneath you, looks up. Well, you can't really see her grin, but you see her put away her scimitars and slowly float upwards to land here. And then the one at the far end, up in the northeast, there's a large bridge. She simply sits down with her legs dangling over the bridge at the far end.
Okay. So, in my sort of Leucodemon form, I'll turn back to the rest of you and be like, now, you've made it this far. Shax awaits. Kill him, or at least be entertaining while you die. Again, playing the part, trying to be as evil as I can be in this moment to not give her any indication that I'm going to just be helping them the whole time.
Con's just like openly weeping.
There were 2 nat 20s in there.
Yeah.
Like, she buys it hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, Con, how are you
On your
doing?
knees.
Just
like the
wails of
perfect-
despair. Very squeaky
So
wails
good.
of despair.
Oh, this is great.
Like, even Danny believes it a little bit. Like, Con, are you okay?
And she just is like the littlest of thumbs up.
Yeah, Danny believes Khan while like Usilka starts believing Safid. Like, Safid, how could you?
Sir Hop is like looking back and forth, like, do we attack? No, sword away. Okay. And as she floats across the bridge once more, she looks back to all of you and says, "May not want to take this bridge. It's a bit out. Wouldn't be too entertaining to watch you simply fall, now would it?" She floats away.
Which bridge is she referring to?
The one that is directly in front of you, that you're pretty much standing at the edge
Oh,
of.
okay.
Oh, you mean this bottom where it says, "Oh, hey, there's a token that
Here.
says hazard, that
Collapsing
says
bridge.
collapsing bridge."
Oh
it's
shit! I made that
visible.
visible. God damn it! Well, yeah,
I
right
didn't
there.
see it at first. I saw that, and I was like, I wonder if that's a mistake. I didn't even
It
put my
was.
cursor over it until just now when you revealed it to me. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, is that what that is? I thought I cursed
Yes,
over it. It was
I
collapsing
did-
bridge.
I did not make that visible,
Oh.
but
Hey, it's okay. She told us anyway.
yeah, she told you anyway. So yes, there's a collapsing bridge there. I may not want to take it.
Okay. Now I'm gonna turn back and we don't have we don't know where Shax is yet, do we?
You know he's essentially down there
Okay.
at the top of that tower.
Are we going to have another map, like a battle map to fight in? Is that what's going to happen?
Yes, the map will change, and he's pretty much
Okay.
there.
Got it. All right. Let's take stock of what we have here. We've got the Blood Shroud. We've got Wasilka the Gastastic and Charlie. We got Sir Hop. Sir Hop. Does he have fly on his own? Can he fly?
Let me double check. I'm not entirely positive. Sir Hop. I know he's just got high level stuff.
Oh my god, this new con art is awesome.
Isn't it great? I swapped it out a little earlier. She looks so good
Rain
with that.
can. She actually looks like she came out of a one of those Don Bluth movies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very Don Bluthy.
Sir Hop has resist energy, stone skin, disintegrate, and foresight. Oh, he does have fly.
You know? Okay, so he might want that. Now here's the question: we've got Ares and Arwen, who are not flying, but I have Phantom Steed, but they're not Phantom Steeds. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering, if I bring Rot Trot here for myself, who can fly using Phantom Steed, and then I give Fly to Arwen and Ares as mounts for Danny and maybe like both Khan and Reese together,
Sweet.
like on one. We fly down there, and then one person can use, or both, or whatever, can use, like, I don't know. I don't have enough fly spells for everybody is what I'm trying to say. So how are we going to divvy this up? I have 2 fly spells and Phantom Steed for Rot Trot.
I mean, for Khan can just rat form and go into one of our pockets.
True.
Yeah.
Also,
It's
And
free
same
to
thing
rest.
with-
someone has wings, right?
Oh,
Does
Khan has
Khan
wings. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay,
One
Khan
action
flies.
for Khan have wings.
Okay, so then, who are you riding, Danny? Arwen or Ares?
Probably Arwen.
Okay, so if I give both Arwen and Ares fly, Reese, you could ride Ares.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay. Sir Hop cast fly on himself. Khan
Yep.
can already fly. With Silka, we'll just have to ride on Rot Trot with me.
She
and
can also she's got crazy hops as well. Like,
oh,
she
that's
can
right.
jump
She
like
does
50
ghoul.
feet. She's
She
a
does.
gas.
She could just jump down there.
Just jump.
I'm gonna. All right, so I summon Rot Trot. I'm gonna get on Rot Trot, and then I'm gonna look over to the Blood Shroud, and he's like oozing blood. I'm gonna be like, hop on. And there's like a squelching. He's like, "Thank you, Master." And it's like all on my back, like, ugh. All right, well, I think that covers all our bases. Anybody else that like? I see we have a spider over here. I'm guessing.
Charlie
What
and
is that spider?
Vasilka. Do we have
Oh
them
yeah,
covered?
the spider's Danny. He was a spider last session. She's probably
Got it.
Yeah, I'm not spider.
I'll take that off the map. There we go. There's Danny.
Okay, so I'll hop on Rot Trot, the Blood Shroud, will hop on as well, and I'll just be like, like really, like, and then let me mark off those spells.
Great.
You got to keep track. So, Phantom Steed.
Is everybody
gone.
done using their pre-prep spells? So if I do use the Gurkha card, we could just refresh.
You could.
Here's the thing. So fly lasts 5 minutes.
Oh, that's true. The Gurkha card
So-
requires 10 minutes of eating. You could cast it after you eat if you'd like.
Okay.
I think we should do that before we cast these
Let's
these
do
short-term
that.
spells. Then, yeah.
Then let me
Okay.
give you a quick, cute little long rest.
Yep.
Bam. Overnight rest.
Wait, do I just get all my spells back?
Yeah.
Yeah-huh.
Yeah.
Because
Are we not going to
Reese
save
using
that
the
for
card.
Urgathoa?
Nah.
You
I
can
thought
have
we
a
were
long...
going to do this after Shax because we were probably going to have to go against Urgathoa really fast.
I think we'll be good.
Because you have used a bunch of spells already.
Okay. Well,
Bam.
while you're doing that, I guess I will, like, right near the end, I'll cast all my short-term shit that we need. So,
Yep.
resist energy lasts 10 minutes. Everybody has fire resistance 15. That's
Great.
5 people. That's all of the players, plus we'll say Sir Hop. Well, he has spells for that, I think. He doesn't have, like, wards and stuff.
He
He's
has
your
his own
guy.
resist energy.
Yeah, I don't remember. I give it to Wasilka. Wasilka doesn't have spells, I think. So I'm going to give Wasilka
yeah.
fire resistance 15.
Great.
All right. Then heroism plus 3 on Con. Con, this is what heroism does. You get
It's a plus 3 to basically everything, right?
to attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks. I'm going to just drop it in the chat because you're going to need to remember all of those bonuses.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to apply that to her, Lumby.
I'm still trying my best to get energy done.
Yeah, fair. I'll try to slow down, sorry.
So that's a 7th level spell. For some reason, it's not wanting me to give the buff. Oh, Fantasy Grounds. You're killing me. Resist
Killing me,
energy.
Smalls.
There we go.
Also, can I
Yes?
cast True Seeing?
Yes. That should not be a problem. There we go. I gave everyone the resist energy.
Cool.
Okay. So, heroism, the plus 3 version of heroism on Con, and then a plus 2 version on Danny and on Reese. Because
Yep.
I had to
Okay.
switch out a spell at 6th level, so I took another heroism.
Gotcha. Okay, so Khan gets heroism of 3. There you go.
Yeah.
And then Danny gets what level is that spell normally?
6th level heroism gives a plus 2 for
Okay.
Danny and Reese.
Heroism. I need to drop that on your sheet then. 6th level. Heroism to Danny, 6th level. There you go.
Okay. I'm also going to cast, just because, Long Strider on myself and Anhall, because why not?
course.
And then I think that's all of my 10-minute spells or longer I've got going. And then I'll cast right before the end of your spell, Reese, or your ability when you give us the long rest. As we're eating, I'll cast Fly on Arwen and on Ares, which lasts 5 minutes. So
Awesome.
it overlaps with our 10-minute thing. Then we get our long rest, our spells come back, we have to move.
I think,
Yep.
yeah, as we're moving, I'm definitely gonna do Warden Step for us, so we're all like, we could
So
sneak
throw-
up on him, basically.
Yep. Throw me a stealth in the tower then, please.
I'm gonna go do that.
Excuse me.
I need to remove all these NPCs because they are superfluous now.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and then I think I also want to do the foil senses as well.
That's
I want
pretty
him to not.
automatic.
Okay, cool. I just don't want him to see us coming, so we'll do that. Let me see if there's anything else. No, not really.
I am going to do a thing, so I'm also going to give Zavi True Seeing to see Everything
Oh, I
that's
got it
happening?
already.
He
Oh, you
has
got it. So then, I will do it for, um, Reese and, um, Khan.
Cool.
Goodness. Okay. Fantasy Grounds is gonna chug for a second because I'm getting the map ready.
You're good.
Yeah.
It thinks it can. It thinks
It thinks it can. It's really trying.
Yeah.
It's doing its college best.
And then,
Ooh.
So while you're all preparing these spells, Reese pulls out of nowhere a big pot filled with delicious mountain stew code red. And as you're all getting your spells cast and summons and everything, you take bites in between.
I see it as like one of those giant thermoses, like the Stanley thermoses, like that, like what Stanley's originally like people use them for. So the giant military grade thermoses that have the little cup, and he sips it, and then he just like passes it around as it's like, all right, I'll fill this one, pass it over to you, pass it over to you, and basically the whole party is all set. They're full of food and feel revigorated.
Great. And it
Oh,
is
yeah.
delicious, wonderful soup. So, are we going to get this into action?
We have to move. Yeah.
Yep, let's
Alright.
go.
Wasilka and Charlie leap over to this chain and begin their walking their way down. Sir Hop
Ops.
floats up with all of you and begins flying down as each of you take to wing on your respective mounts. Now I need to drop
So-
you on a new map.
Yay, thank you.
The interesting thing is that I got my slots back, but I also don't get to re-prepare spells. So some of the stuff I've just got like heroisms and stuff. I'm just sitting on a lot of stuff that I already cast, but I also got my flies back, so I can also give fly to people if they need it in a pinch.
Yep. Works perfectly fine. So if we need to get out of there fast, we can just go.
Absolutely accurate. So Reese is on Ares. Khan's over there too. Great. All right. I think I'm
Alright.
finally ready. You can get rid of that map. You have all landed atop the Runeforge rim. Looking down, you can feel the heat, but thanks to Zavid's shadowy magic, it's pushing back the fire like in a vest. And you land and peek over. There are pipes running everywhere. You can hear steam and fire. And finally, you see it at a distance. There's a magical rune on the ground in the shape of a blue star, in the center of which is an anvil with a bright, brilliant ball at its center that you can barely see. Before you are many creatures. I think I can. There we go. The first ones directly in front of you are creatures with 6 arms, very snake-like, long, snaky body with red hair, humanoid torsos, but again, 6 arms with curvy, crisp blades at the end of them. Behind them is a creature very similar in build, but clearly much larger, with a shaved head, spikes all over her snake-like body, and many different, what you can be certain are dark silver weapons in each of her 6 hands.
Shiva? Sorry.
And then where is... There it is. And at the far end, near the anvil, you see what appears to be a small humanoid woman, but only 2 arms, with a long, flowing black cloak. She appears to be simply watching the flame at the heart of the rune forge, but from this distance, she almost looks like an elf.
He's
And
hot.
lastly, what you see, standing at the rune forge, with a hammer in his hand, smashing away at a brilliant core of fire, is the white-winged swan deity Shax, the demon lord of murder, the blood Marquis, and your target. What do you do?
Can I cast haste and then we charge in?
Absolutely. So, who do you cast haste on?
Oh, me. It's a self only for me.
Ah,
I
yes.
think. Because I think you have to upcast it to give it to somebody else, and I have the base version of it.
That makes sense. Okay, so please try to remember that you have haste, but you can do that, and then please, everyone, roll initiative.
And me and Danny get a +2, +3.
It should be automatic. Con, are
fuck
you using
yeah.
your ability for everybody?
Yes.
I'm doing stealth as well.
Yes.
Ooh, good roll, Danny.
Yes. First time.
I feel
Oh, nice.
So,
On.
so wait, Reese, did you add a +2 with foresight that it was applied already?
It was already applied.
It was already
Good.
applied. No,
Just
that's
making
what
sure.
that's what I have at a 13, and that's what Danny has at a 19,
God.
and that scares me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Con rolled a nat 20.
Pardon my language.
No.
No, there's a time and place, and that is definitely it.
Nice roll there, Zavid.
Let me
I
double
need to
check
roll
what haste
Wasilka
does.
and Mr. Hop. Sir Hop, I apologize.
Mr. Hop, that's my
Mr.
father.
Mr. Hobb,
That's his
that is
father.
my father.
That's my father.
I like that we're all on that same page.
Initiative for Sir Hop. Ooh, he rolled quite high too. Good. So then Wasilka gets temp HP as well because of Khan's walk spell. Oh, I'm missing a lot here. Let's see. Then it's all the way down here. Zavid, you have 15 temp hit points, 33 to your initiative. Danny, what did you roll for your initiative? What your number is?
I rolled 19, so...
Oh,
it's
44.
total
There it is.
44.
Okay. So these need to get 15.
Oh, here we
45.
go.
And then Arwen gets 15 temp hit points, 4.5. Charlie, 15, 43.5. And then Rotrot, 43. Or Rotrot, I guess, doesn't really matter with his initiative.
We've been waiting on this. Let's just let the people remember.
Yeah, okay, real quick recap. This has been 2 years in the making. Back at level 7, when they were still searching for Danny's siblings, they had yet to find any of them. They found within the lair of Ilkana Alenor, the White Mother of Iskar, a necromancer. They had found her brother chained to a wall, the necromancer doing hideous experiments by draining him of his blood, all in the name of Shax. And here we are, 10 levels, 70 sessions, and 2 years later. And Khan, you have the initiative. Unbelievable.
This is amazing.
The idea that this guy is the Demon Lord of Murder.
He's so beautiful.
The
Of
gall,
course he would
the gall of such
Unmitigated
hubris.
gall.
Yeah, he's about to meet a real god of murder.
Mhm.
There we go.
Yes.
All right. Pawn is going to. Well, how tall is this raised platform that's in
You're
front
about,
of her?
you are about 30 feet up. You're looking down into this area.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I should be placed over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because my token was originally there.
I see.
Yeah. I would like to glide over with my Nephilim wings.
Wonderful. I believe you have a 40-foot fly speed with those.
Oh, hell yeah. And yeah, Khan closes distance, and
He's
I
going
forget the name of the ability
distance.
of, like, automatically making someone lower in the initiative order than me on the first
yes.
turn
Yes,
flat-footed.
you get
Just go.
surprise attack.
Surprise attack.
So, yep, there you go. It is now off guard to you.
Fantastic. And I dig in with a dark silver dagger. So
Let's
take
see what
that.
happens.
If that was another nat 20, that would have been so funny.
That would have been really funny. I have not seen the result yet. There it goes. That is a hit. Yes. So you zoom in with your wings at the ready, sink your sword directly into this creature before it even has time to see you. Let's see that damage. 30. That should have done more. Or did I not get? Okay, really quick, I have to give these the weakness to dark silver weapons. So that should have done an extra 15 damage. So everything in here needs this weakness. Apologies, I should have had that earlier.
No
Hey,
worries.
you've got a lot
You've
going
been-
on, dude.
Yeah, you've been
So
managing
much.
so many things.
Like,
so many
you
things.
just have loaded this whole map up and it went over swimmingly.
I've been preparing for a while.
There.
Okay.
Alright.
Then-
Yeah.
Okay, I got that, and that's number 1. So I have to give an extra 15 hit damage really fast. Where is it? Number 1. There it is. So that's 949. Got it. Okay, you're good.
Cool. And then my third action, I'm gonna make a second attack.
Probably gonna
That's
miss.
a miss.
Yeah, that one misses.
And then, just for funsies, because I can, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna use Khan's Bladed Blade.
Hell yeah, let's see it. Come on, nat 20. Oh, that was almost a 17.
That was
is also
really
a miss.
close.
Yeah.
Good. Next, Shax, the Blood Marquis, looks up from his work and he says, "Excuse me, I had a chewy bar in my mouth. I'm going to swallow this really fast. I was not
Good
expecting to
job.
so quickly."
I see you showed up to my force. Right as I was snacking.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
casual sandwich.
I was getting the shakes because I'm nervous, so I had to eat something, and I wasn't prepared.
Aw,
It's my union-sanctioned snack break.
Yes. Okay.
I'm off the clock right now. Can you come back in 30 minutes?
He
Oh,
looks
yeah,
up
dude,
from-
no problem.
He works up from the anvil, sees you all, and says, "I see that Lux at Umbra has finally come and entered my domain. You've been a thorn in my side for many years now, but you will not stand in our way anymore. I will reach divinity, and no amount of Cabriri, nor Shellin, nor the sun-cursed Saren Ray will stand in my way. See what you've got, you filthy, mortal pieces of scum."
Khan, like, looks up and is like, Dad?
Oh my god, right?
Then he goes, was
Okay.
anybody
Can we
else
go to-
expecting him to sound like that?
Can we, I feel like we should be invited to, like, spaghetti dinner.
So, as Shax stands there saying these taunts, he... Let's see, is that the one? I think he so many abilities. There it is. Okay. The reality around him, space begins to warp, contracting and expanding as he uses Titanic Grasp to make an automatic grab attack against Khan and pulls you towards him through space.
Whoa!
Oh, space rat.
Oh no.
And you are now grabbed. That takes 2 actions, though, thankfully for you. And then, let's see. So that was 2 actions, so I can't cast a good spell. But then, let's see, does he have an aura, I think? Yes, a creature that... Please give me a DC 44 will save, Khan.
Ooh, you got it.
Publicly is fine.
Big money, no
Yes,
whammies.
okay.
Not bad,
That's pretty
not
good.
bad.
44, you hit it on the
DC.
dot. Right on the dot.
Hell
so,
yeah.
you are able to move around freely within this area because as space is warping around him, it starts to become difficult terrain. But you're feeling this deific power, this Nephilim blood course through you. You can kind of feel where the ripples are going to be, and you can move freely. Well, you're also flying. So, but that is the end of his turn. Bringing it to Reese. And Danny, you're on deck.
So, with what Reese's, I'm gonna change the perspectives just so I could see where things are. Okay, so he's over there. How many feet away is he?
Shax?
Yeah, from me.
130 on the nose.
Fuck. Okay. Reese is gonna just hop down. So
If you hold your turn until Danny, who is next, she could have Ares move you forward because Ares is flying.
okay, I'm gonna do. Let's hold my turn.
Okay, then I'm going to put you at initiative 45. 45. That makes it Danny.
Okay. I'm going to use one of my use one of my actions to move Ares with Reese.
Okay, to where?
However far I can get.
Like 5, 10, 15, 25, 40. You can get to about here with one action.
Cool.
And that could be Ares' free action, even.
Okay, then I'll use that as Ares' free action.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna scream out to Reese, "Protect my baby!"
Always.
Okay, then Danny, you have 3 actions.
Okay. Okay, this thing right here. Mithril Shack spawn 2.
Mm-hmm.
We're going for that bitch.
Okay. Then Danny, it is now your target.
Okay. I'm going to go up there with Arwen.
Yep. Arwen's free movement. There you go.
Giving one of my actions to Arwen to bite her.
Great. I will take care of that. Natural 8. That's a miss, unfortunately.
Okay,
She
still has
curls,
another.
Snoop moves her body out of a way like the snake she is.
She should have one more move, correct? Because I've given her one, which would have given her 2.
Yes, that's correct. Or she moved and then attacked.
Oh, because moving is an action.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to make my life easy for the moment before I start using spells, and I'm just gonna go with Dawn's Wrath, I think.
Dawn's Wrath. Oh, that's your bow. Yes.
Oh no, not my bow. I swear I thought Bruce made her a item.
I don't recall. You have a dark silver dagger, which these things are weak to.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, I would say that's probably your best bet if you're gonna melee attack.
Yeah, I'll do a quick melee attack if I can just get damn dice. There we go. Drop it on her.
Oh, that's high. Yeah, that's a hit. Yep, let's go ahead and roll damage. This should do like 3d4 plus like 15, if it works correct. So let's see.
It does not.
Plus 15. Yeah, it worked. Great.
Oh, did it? Okay, cool.
2d6 plus 15. So you reach up and Ares tries to bite at her with its teeth, but she slivers out of the way, and you slash right where she ends up and sink your dagger in, and she goes, "Ah!" And you can see it definitely hurt her more than you feel like it should have. It's the end of your turn. Reese, now you're a little bit closer on the back of Ares.
Yes. So now that he's in the better positioning, sorry, I'm painting a mini at the same time I'm doing this because I'm nervous. So
Yeah, I get it.
So Reese is first going to channel his fog.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what he's going to do, actually, he's going to do Crumpen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one action. But then if I go sneaky, as in like sneaky purple, I'm not seen until I make another action, right?
Yeah, it's invisibility. It's okay. It's greater invisibility, actually. So it stays.
Okay, so then that's a free action, apparently.
It's a one action.
One action?
Or
Okay.
a focus point. So there you go. I've made you
Okay.
invisible.
So he's going to be invisible, and then, how close can I move?
40 feet closer with Ares movement.
I'm gonna hop off of Ares.
Oh, sure. Okay.
But try to just move, like, as close as I can?
Are
Is
you
this
jumping
too...
straight down and running past, or are you trying to leap across to there?
I think I'm
important.
jumping straight down and running past. It's easier
And I'm
for
going to
him.
need a public athletics check, DC
that's
of 38.
fine.
Because otherwise you're going to take an attack of opportunity.
You said public what?
Public athletics, DC of 38.
Okay, no worries.
Maybe
I'm
worse.
gonna hero point that.
Hero point, sure. Need a nat 12. That is
Are
a
you
nat
fucking
20.
kidding me?
You got a hero point. You got a hero point.
Okay, if it doesn't get past this one, then he's just gonna fumble.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Let's nat 4 again. So
No.
Do you want one of mine?
How many do you have?
2.
No. I have 2 left
Okay.
over. I'd rather use them for
So-
something better.
I'm going to say you land here,
Okay.
within melee reach of this one, but you do not get past it.
That's fine.
So that
I'll
was
take
2
it.
actions. Yep. So you have 1 action remaining, which if you're flurrying you, it's 2 attacks.
I think what he's going to do is take his dark silver spear
Mhm.
and stab at the spawn right in front of him.
Great.
So let me go and get that spear.
That was
Okay,
it. Great. Got
perfect.
44.
And if I attack it again, just to get all the damage out of the way, do I do my lowest?
Yes. Oh no, but they're both at the top since
Both at
it's
the
just
top?
the one time.
Okay.
Yep. So do your if you want to roll again, go ahead. That one's probably gonna miss. Yeah. So
Yeah.
just roll 1 damage.
Fine. I kind of
Or
figured
I mean,
my luck.
1 thing of damage. Yeah, that's quite a lot of 4s just now. Oh, those dice are kick-ass. 30 damage. So even though it was really bad on the dice, that you see now why that dark silver is helping immensely.
Yup.
So that is the end of your turn, bringing it to Sir Hop, and he says, "Rally ho and huzzah!" as he casts Stone Skin on himself, and then casts Jump to put himself here, making this one off guard with Danny and Arwen. But unfortunately, that is going to be the end of his turn. Still better than not helping. There we go. So, ending Sir Hop's turn, this large, slithery creature looks down to you and says, "A tasty little morsel. Let's take you home to father." She moves over here, putting you off guard, Reese.
Oh fuck, fun.
You cannot be off guard. You cannot be off guard. You have foresight.
You're right. You're right.
Thank you.
Yep. It's because I told you I'm not going to remember that. And you're also invisible. So she's going to need to make a perception check to even see where you're at. I gotta pay attention to this. So let's see here.
So do we.
She kind of knows what square you're in, but it's still going to be hard for her to hit. So
She can try.
you can try. Let's see. So that's this thing. Yes, if foes nearby. 1 focused assault. Okay. So she is going to use an ability called Focused Assault for 2 actions. She attacks. Varmirius attacks a single target with all the weapons they wield in their arms, overwhelming the target with multiple attacks, leaving almost nowhere to dodge. Makes a longsword strike on a successful attack. She deals extra 1d8 damage for every weapon she's holding. So, a longsword attack against Reese. Oh, that was a nat 2! Look at that, nat 2 for a 41. She straight wastes her 2 action. That was gonna hurt a lot. Like a
Your
lot.
shadowy eye lets you see the attack before it even happens.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Reese, how do you dodge?
Yeah,
what does it look like?
do you do?
I think what Reese does to dodge is he sees the everything coming in almost like the Matrix, and then to dodge, can I just move him over to a square just to be dramatic?
Sure. I'll give you 5 feet. That was cool.
Yeah, he basically sees that Matrix moves out of the way as they're flying, and then swiftly jumps over just a little bit as one of the smallest weapons just flies past his head.
Wonderful. So that is the end of its turn. End of her turn. That sucks for me, but it's really excellent for you all. It brings it to the Blood Shroud's turn. It is going to... it has spells. I forgot about that. Oh my. Sure, you know what? It's going to give it a try. It's going to say, "Are we taking them all out now, Master?" Looking to you, Zavid.
I nod and point to the one that is closest.
Okay. Then it points its finger over to the Shax spawn in between Danny and Sir Hop, and it is going to cast Disintegrate.
Ooh.
So
Jesus Christ, this blood shroud needs a name.
does. That is a hit. Ah. So it's going to deal 14d10
Oh my god, nice.
in what kind? Just what type of damage is that?
14
I think it's just damage. That is just
up
damage.
damage.
Yeah, it's done even.
Force. It
it's
should.
typed.
Well, I guess DD they call it force damage.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yes. So it deals 14d10, 86 damage directly to this creature. Wow. This you guys need to name this guy when you're done. But then it is going to sludge forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and gets into melee with it, ending its turn. Aha! Okay. A thing happens I need to read. Okay.
Danny just shouts out, "Good job, Dave!"
Hmm.
I've named him
so
Dave.
there.
I don't know about that one.
All right. Here we go.
Barry.
Larold.
So
Larold. Oh.
that's gonna be
Yeah,
Greg-
he's like in a lair and all creepy, but want to make him sound like a fine gentleman. Larold.
What about Gregory?
Gregory.
Gregony.
Gregory.
I love that. So, in the din of battle, the battlefield is shaking all around you as everyone's moving, attacking, spells are being slung, and you can hear a noise, a hiss get louder. Bah! As a large cloud of steam bursts from a pipe, engulfing Ares, Sir Hop, Arwen, Danny, and the Blood Shroud. I need all of you to make dexterity saves, DC of 40.
Jesus, good thing my intuition told me to fucking move.
Mm-hmm.
That
There's
thing
layer
sometimes
actions,
sometimes has good ideas.
Did I do that right? Was that dexterity save?
No, that was a dex check.
Oh.
You need a reflex save.
Oh, okay. I was so scared just now.
No, that is not correct at all.
Oh, I'm a hero
That's-
point that.
Yeah, that
Yep.
one was
No.
just straight bad.
That's why I told you. I'm like, I'll you keep yours. I have 2 left over now.
40.
Blood Shroud, I think I rolled that as well. Yes, so Blood Shroud. Sir Hop is also going to use his hero point to re-roll that because he rolled quite bad. So that's... Oh, okay, Sir Hop got a nat 20. So the rest of you, you regular succeed. All of you regular succeed. So you're going to take half damage. Good. As you take 10d6 fire damage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10d6. Whatever this is, minus 15, folks.
That's right. So 30 cut in half is 15 minus 15.
Nothing.
So,
Shit.
Nothing.
those, but only people that so really just Danny. I think everybody else takes the 15.
No, Sir
Or-
Hop also gave himself elemental absorption or whatever.
Ah,
The
good,
same
good,
thing.
good.
So it's the Blood Shroud, Ares, and Arwen are going to each take 50. That
But
just
wait,
gets rid of their
Arwen
10
and
hit
Ares,
points.
don't they have fire resistance or something?
Arwen does. Ares does not.
Oh, okay.
So Arwen is fine. Ares has no more temp HP, which is fine. Danny, you're fine. Sir Hop is fine. And I think just the Blood Shroud, right? And that just gets rid of
guess
temp
so, yeah.
HP. Cool, that's it. So this is a layer action, obviously. This steam is going to last for 1 minute. But, so you know, any creature within it is concealed. So since you have this magic, fire resist thing, maybe you could use it to your advantage. Maybe the damage is worth it. I don't know. I'm just letting you know. This is going to be here for a minute. Do with that as you please. And the layer action, bringing it to Wasilka. Wasilka is going to see that you could probably use her assistance. Is going to ghoul leap to here, just outside of that steam. Is going to flurry at this creature with her dark silver short sword. Once I can get the character sheet to load properly.
She probably does like as she leaps, does like one of these flipping
air.
acrobatic things, and then sticks the landing at the
Of
end.
course, because she is a circus performer, she hits both times with her flurries, so I can roll it as a crit. 55 damage with slash straight into this thing, and then Wasilka using her last action is going to use Ghoul Leap again to come over to here to put this one off guard with Reese, ending her turn. But then I need to give it off guard to the Shax spawn. Yes.
I'm just saying, you've done a lot of damage to her, and she's still in the green, and this is giving me anxiety.
Very well. It is a Shax spawn again. Number 1, the one that Khan attacked first. It sees... it's going to move forward to here, slithering across these hot pipes, and is going to use Focused Assault on Ares. So, a Dark Silver Longsword attack on the pup. Maybe. That is a hit. So,
Blood Vendetta.
Alright, I'm making it roll. What is your DC? Let's see.
8. My DC is...
Your DC is pretty good, I think. It's 38, and it rolled a 39, so it'll take half damage. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Cool.
And then it gets extra force damage because it is wielding a bunch of weapons. So Ares takes a total of 30. That's 30, so 46 damage total.
Okay. Well,
Ares.
sort him out in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that is the end of her turn, however, bringing it to this humanoid who has not done much yet. She has a long flowing robe and or long flowing cloak, I should say. And Duel of the Fates just came on, so now I'm really excited. I'm going to share this image again. She has long, sharp claws, a mask completely covering her eyes. You cannot even see most of her face, but she has the long ears of an elf. And she spots you, Khan. Flying over behind you, she is going to take a swipe at you with her chakram. That hits. Great, 47. And you're going to take a little bit of piercing damage. You take 39, but 15 is absorbed by your temp HP. However, you also took an extra 15 damage because she is wielding a dark silver weapon, and you are Nephilim. So, your temp HP absorbed it, but be aware, her attacks hurt you more than anyone else in the party. But then with her third action, she's going to use Change Shape to fall into a puddle of blood at your feet. You know how most vampires can poof into mist or bats? She turns into a pool of blood. And that is the end of her turn. Okay, this Shax spawn is surrounded now by Reese and Charlie. Or Reese and Wasilka.
Reese is also invisible.
That's true. You are. So it is going to use defensive assault. I have a bunch of if-then stuff in my notes for this
fight.
fight.
Oh, no doubt.
So it makes 2 strikes, each with a different weapon, and it gains an AC bonus equal to the number of weapons not used for the attacks. Okay, so Reese, it is going to attempt to hit you with a dark silver sword, but you will have the invisibility on you, so it'll take that into account. Okay, so maybe that is a miss. So because it would have hit you, but you're invisible, so it missed. Then it's going to try with Wasilka at a penalty.
And she
that one's a hit, though. Yep, she can hit Wasilka. And Wasilka takes 19 damage after her temporary hit points are gone. And that leaves this creature with... it has 6 weapons total, so that leaves it with a bonus to its AC of 4 for 1 round. So, Reese, this thing is going to be really hard to hit for the next round.
Okay, that's fine.
Because it's holding its weapons up in like a very clearly defensive posture. Like it's clearly going to parry you if you hit it. That brings it to the Shax spawn down below. So if in melee with 3 or more foes, it is going to use Blade Storm. The Miralith makes up to 6 longsword strikes, each against a different target. These count, so it can only do up to 3. But it gets all of these at its highest attack penalty. So Sir Hop. Oh no, there's 4 of you. Wonderful. That hits against Sir Hop. Dealing how much? Come on, Fantasy Grounds. 36 damage, but he absorbs a bunch of it, and it only takes 6. Blood Shroud gets an attack. Nat 20 on the Blood Shroud, so Danny, it didn't crit you on that. It could have. Blood Shroud takes 51 damage after its temp HP. Arwen gets a blade. That one misses. And then Danny, lastly, natural fucking 1.
Oh my
for a
god.
34.
Oh,
So
Danny.
this creature is flailing about in a whirlwind of blades, just trying to slash at everything. A couple of them make purchase, but you manage to duck out of the way. Zavit, that is your turn. We're close to the end of the round.
So a lot of stuff happened while I was waiting for my turn. A lot of things changed while that stuff was happening. But I've haste up. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to fly over the
Over the sea.
yes, I think Rot-Trot has what, 80 something?
Rot-Trot's fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me see. I was right here. 65. I can go to right about right here. I'm flying above everybody at this point.
No way out.
Rot-Trot, I would like to use his second action to continue moving.
Yeah, sure.
And
you
I
have
want him.
haste up, I think, right?
I have haste on me. Yes. I don't know. Do I use an action to command Rot-Trot
you
to
do? Yes.
Okay.
We can count that.
Okay. Can that be my haste action then?
Yes.
Is just to command him? Awesome. So he's going to land right here. Actually,
Yeah.
no, he's going to land right fucking here with
just
me.
remember the wife there is a pile of blood, a puddle of blood currently.
Yes. Oh, okay, sure. Khan, I don't want you to feel left out. So here's Foresight with my 9th level slot that I got
hell
back
yeah.
because of what Reese
The
did.
rest. Yep.
So now you have Foresight, which means... What does it do? Hold on a second.
There's a lot of different stuff there.
You get a
go,
plus 2 bonus
I gave it to
to
you.
initiative, which, I mean, too late, you already won initiative. You cannot be off guard against anything that's flanking you or undetected. And you have the imposed disadvantage on attack roll that's about to hit you, or advantage on a saving throw that you're forced to make. Reaction now. Yes, that's what you have. As well as... I have an action left. Shit. Oh, I'm gonna give you Undeath's Blessing.
Yippee!
So
Definitely
now-
when Zavid like swooped in, Khan was just utterly terrified, horrified. How tall is this demon lord that's in front of her?
He's fucking huge
he's
right
gargantuan, so he's about 30 feet tall.
Yeah.
25 to
Jesus.
30 feet tall.
You get a cool... Oh, wait, shit. I can't... I'm sorry. Let me rewind.
Okay.
I can't cast Foresight twice, otherwise it can only be cast once at a time. It even says it in the spell. Instead, we're going to do something different.
Then let me check
I'm
that
going to
out
do
as
Undeath's
well.
Blessing for 1 action. For 2 actions, I'm going to give you... Where is it? Where is it? Ooh. I think I can give you... Well, I could give you that. That's not that great. And you have the best heroism up. Fuck it. Let's do Deific Herald. Let's do it. Let's pop that bad boy off.
Let's go!
Deific Herald. Just so people know. Your faith is strong enough to briefly summon a direct representative of your deity, such as the deity's herald. The herald occupies the space of a huge creature and has a speed of 60 feet. The effects of this spell depend on your deity's alignment, which is chaotic evil. As a chaotic evil thing, you all will get destructive vengeance within 100 feet of the herald. So let's just briefly measure this map out. Here's 100 feet. So if I put the herald right by the Rune Lord's head, that hits basically everybody.
Okay.
So right behind the Rune Lord, facing Shax, is this representative of Cabruri that appears. As it arrives, it deals Aura of Vengeance, which Aura of Vengeance gives you guys that destructive vengeance reaction. To remind you what that is, something within 15 feet that hurts you, you deal 5d6, I think, was it void damage, negative damage to him, and then
Void.
the extra damage on your strikes for the next against that triggering creature for the next turn are +6. plus 6 extra damage to every strike against whoever did the damage to you. So Destructive Vengeance. This thing is going to look like,
Nice.
like one of these, and
Gassed, with a long tongue wielding a spiked flail.
I leave the floor to Cabrera to say whatever he wants to fucking say to Shax. So I'm like, the floor is yours.
My lord.
Shax the Blood Marquis, you have been found wanting when you know that the mantle is mine.
As this creature appears on the battlefield. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Zavid?
Yes, by the way, I'm listening to my own music because I'm not on the stream right now, but Legacy of Ball from Baldur's Gate 3 is playing right as Kaburi showed up. I was like, yes!
Yeah,
yes.
that's good.
So fucking good.
Just
Yeah, I have
excellent.
like some like dark techno cyber music going on. It's pretty
Ooh.
sick.
That is
Yeah.
actually
So
very
sick.
sick.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what mine is from. YouTube has kind of gone rogue at this point, but it is very, very intense. So let me see here. Ooh, okay. Does that get a save? Probably does. Oh, it's a counteract check. I see. Okay, so he is going to look down at you and say, "I see you have a lot of power. But the Shax giveth, and Lord Shax taketh away," as he casts Dispel Magic on Khan's heroism.
Oh no!
Interesting.
What is your DC, Zavid? It's a 38 or so?
I believe 39.
39. Okay. So I need to roll a natural 2 to hit this. So, you can make me roll a disadvantage with your Wog spell, your blue lucky get. It's just a
I
focus point.
could. But
Your
since
choice.
this guy's targeting Khan, and Khan doesn't have foresight. Fuck! Shit!
Khan does
God
not have
damn
foresight.
it. Okay. That's okay. Actually, this is fine.
Okay. Then, he does dispel it, but that wastes his 1/8 level slot. So,
Yeah, this is fine.
and that is also his legendary action.
Oh my god.
I meant to say that that was the point in the combat where his legendary action happened anyway. So that's why he cast Dispel Magic on Khan. That brings it to this creature finally. Seeing that there is a bunch of steam in there, it doesn't want to get attacked, but there's a new creature on the board. It runs over to this image of Kaburi. Is it like an actual thing that is attacking, or is it just like an image that projects power?
It can move. It has a 60-foot move speed for some reason, but it doesn't
Does it have an AC?
attack. It gives, when it arrives, the thing gives you and your allies a destructive vengeance.
But it doesn't have
and
an
then
AC?
it does not have an AC. It's a herald. It appears and then it disappears afterwards.
After a turn, I got you. Then I'm going to say it's an illusion, essentially. So this creature, not realizing that, sees this ghast appear and deliver this booming voice of Cabriri, rushes over, swings all 6 of its weapons at once, none of them finding purchase, ending its turn, as that's a 2-action ability. That doesn't matter. Top of the round, Khan. You're up.
So Khan was very briefly comforted by the presence of Zavid and by, a big, scary kind of essence of Cabriri appearing, but then it felt like, she got punched in the gut and her power-up got taken away.
Stay near me. I can bring you back.
I don't like the sound of that!
No, just watch out for the blood pool. There's not enough time to tell you what. Basically, above table, I got all my slots back, so I have +3 heroism as a 9th level spell. Again,
Cool.
I can just.
And
Khan
Shax
totally
does not-
thinks that you mean I can revive you as a zombie after
Don't
you
worry,
die.
I'll bring you back. What?
Then Khan is gonna, swallow down her fear and go stab this 30-foot tall armored stork.
Yep.
Let's see it.
I like the idea that every time he gets hit with an attack, you just hear him go. "Bah, bah, bah." The feathers go flying out.
Then I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Smart. I will add that to you here. So you have 2 actions.
Yeah. One action to stride, like with a flap of her wings.
Okay.
She like goes for. She tries to find a weak spot in his armor. Does he have armor on his legs? I don't have this image up.
She's
going for the Achilles tendon.
Let's see. Come on. Oh, he's right. I already had. He does not have armor on his legs. It's mostly a leather cloak more than anything, like a leather trench coat.
Yeah.
But his ankles are definitely exposed.
Oh yeah.
Like that harlot he is, exposed ankles.
Ooh, saucy.
Salacious.
Salacious. That's a critical miss.
Ouchie, ouch.
You try to attack the ankles, but you just caress them.
The coat flaps around your blade as you stab into fabric.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you have an action left. Yes.
I have only a bladed blades.
Oh, that's
sorry.
right. You moved. You're right.
Yeah.
But it's at your middle, not your bottom. So
Yeah.
I mean,
another
Miss.
critical miss, unfortunately. Okay, Shax now. There it is. I see. Good. That'll be good. Shax takes out 2 mighty daggers and in a wide arc slashes wide at both you and Zavid, Khan. So let's see. That is... What is that called? Wide cleave. Makes a weapon strike against everyone within reach. Okay, so... Both
Okay.
of you get this attack.
So if I get hit, we're gonna destructive vengeance the shit out of him.
Both of you get hit with a critical. I rolled a nat 18 and a nat 19.
All right.
what
Destructive
happens?
vengeance. That's 5d6 void damage from each of us.
Woo! You two can roll that.
Here we go. From me.
5d6.
Nice.
So take
Nice.
14 void damage,
Okay.
and your strikes next turn, Con, are going to get a +6 to them. Go ahead and roll your. You got to roll yours to use your. Yeah. Oh no!
So that's
Ooh,
very
Nice,
high.
nice, nice.
Hell
Not
yeah. So
bad.
that's the first damage you've laid on him. What happens? You tell me. What does this look like? The first blood.
You see the Herald of Cabreri's eyes flash red as he goes and hits, and almost like tendrils of shadow, but much more aggressive, lash out and lacerate his arm as he finishes this strike, and you can see these necrotized wounds. They look like they hurt, but because of how powerful it is, they're probably feeling a little superficial, but it's one of those things where it's like any lesser creature would have just been obliterated. On him, there's these black smoke coming from these wounds on his arm.
This is gonna hurt a lot because I critted both of you. So
Yes.
Does it take any of the damage away? That spell?
It does not. It's a vengeance spell, not a help me
Not a
spell.
protective. Got it. Okay, so
Yeah.
here comes that.
Oh no.
57, but absorb 42 for Zavid. Khan, you take 76, which is a lot, but that it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
I've seen Khan make bigger crits than 76.
You've got Undust Blessing, and you have your heal bot next to you. You're fine.
So that is that a 3 action?
It is great that now Baldur's Gate 3, the grand design, is playing as he's like,
Nice.
fucking great.
With his last action, Shax is going to use Titanic Grasp to... do I want to do that?
Oh, all right.
Yes, yes. It's going to pull the blood shroud from over there to directly in front of the beam right here, and the blood shroud is going to have to take 5d10 damage. 28, not terrible. But as the ripples in space, as Shax moves his arm forward, you see the blood shroud get grabbed by the chest by his hand, pulled through space, and rippled in front of the Rune Lord's face. dealing another 28, so that's 79. End of Shax's
Oh,
turn.
he makes a reaction to hit him with another destructive vengeance.
Oh shit!
So
That's
here's
awesome.
another 17 force damage to Shax, as every time he hurts somebody, he's taking damage.
That's great. Ah! As he takes that damage, that is the end of his turn. Danny, you're up, and
Okay.
Reese is on deck.
One action to
Wait, isn't it me
Aaron-
and then Danny? Because I
You
forfeited my
moved yourself
turn?
down in initiative.
Oh, okay, that's permanent. Cool, that's fine.
Do you want to? Can you go?
I mean,
back
we can
up?
put you back. I don't care.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
One action to Ares, so he gets 2 actions to attack the bitch that just attacked him.
Okay. So her. It's a miss, and come on, Fantasy Grounds, work with me. And a natural 1. That was a 4 and a 1. So Ares is trying to bite at this creature, but she's slithering out of the way, too serpentine for him to make any purchase.
Okay. Again, one action to Arwen for her to bite and slash.
Okay. Jaws. That definitely hits. This is with a 45, so Jaws. 44 damage to this creature. Claws. Should hit. Yep. Also a hit. Arwen coming in strong. She's feeling invigorated inside this steam. Oh, I like this. This is a nice little sauna. This is doing another 30 damage. This creature's looking pretty hurt. And I believe
Okay.
you have 1 action.
And my last action, I'm going to stabby stab.
Hell yeah, let's see it. That's a hit, yes.
Yes.
Because it's flat-footed.
Love to see it.
Amazing.
Do damage.
Let's see.
37. Yep, because it's really starting to hurt, and this dagger is doing more damage because of the way it was formed. These creatures are weak to their own weapons, which is probably not the wisest decision in the world.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Okay. So.
I believe that's your turn.
Yep. They moved. They done. Okay. I'm done.
Wait, do you have haste? No, Zavid and Khan have haste, right?
Nope.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, Reese, you are up.
So, Reese, what he's going to do is cry a little, but no, not really. I'm just trying not to get paint all over my fucking mouse. All right, cool. All right, so Reese, on the other hand, he already like pre-gamed everything. He knows where he is. He's gonna be invisible anyway. So when it comes to his actions, he's gonna make Shax his hunted prey.
Okay. So we need to give him both of
What a
those.
sentence.
I know, right? Think about that for just a second.
So the Demon Lord, they're my hunted prey now.
Yeah, my hunted
I
prey.
am Demon Lords.
Well, whatever. Big deal.
And then the
Right.
designated target.
I'm giving him that right now. Designated target.
Okay, so you're gonna do that for me?
I've got it. Yeah, you think he's good.
Okay. So he's gonna do
Reese,
that,
like, you look at Shax, you're like, I thought you'd be bigger.
right? And then we're gonna do the Hunter's Edge Precision.
Yep, there you go.
And do that as well. And since he is now closer, I think what he's going to do is put in a water or ice arrow,
Sure.
ready it up to go and hit Lord Shax.
Let's see it.
All right, let's go.
5 is a miss. 35.
You
So-
should re-roll.
I have a free reroll.
Oh, wait. Doesn't he have foresight or something?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Well,
you do. Or,
Foresight doesn't help you with that, but you have a hero point still, right? Or does someone else, can they give you a hero point if you don't have one?
he
You
does,
can have a hero
but
point.
he's also flurrying, so he can just reroll
Oh,
for free.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let him do that first,
Well, Maya.
then talk hero points.
I did not realize you had that ability. My bad.
10 is not quite
Oh
enough.
yeah, give me that hero point. I'm submitting this.
It's yours.
All right. Let's do that one more time. Come on.
You
Come
really want
on.
to make him off guard.
There we go.
Nice.
That'll do. 47 is a hit indeed.
47, and we're gonna sink some damage into this bad boy.
Being the
Nice.
first to deal damage from across the board, Reese lobs an ice arrow over the steam right into this thing's neck. And you can see it, and its eyes look to you.
Can it see me invisible?
No, but it looks at your direction. Well, or wait, I think he has like permanent true sight or something.
Oh, okay.
There's usually a field limit. I think
Let me double check.
Reese
He
might
has
be within,
something.
but you better, double check.
Let me look. This is actually very important.
Yep.
Because I know he has something. Spells True Seeing Constant. 60 feet. You
I am
are
more than 60.
65 feet away. If
So he
move
doesn't
any,
see
if you
you.
move any closer, he will see you.
Cool.
What
I'm
about
gonna stay-
Varmirius, daughter of Shax? Does she have this ability?
Great question. Let me look. I don't
I
think
only
so.
ask because if she's his daughter, maybe she has some sort of
She knows
special.
that Reese is there, but
She
she
can't
does
tell
have
where.
True Seeing Constant. Yes, she does, actually.
So she's the only one that sees you just fire an arrow. She's just like father as this thing hits him.
Yeah, Varmirius
Yep.
can see you, but Shax cannot. But if you move any closer, you
Nope. I'm not going to. I am then. What do I have left? Do I have the?
You have 2 actions. All
Okay.
you've done is shoot 2 arrows.
Okay.
No, wait, no, you have 1 action because you did hunt prey.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well, this is a miss, so I'm gonna just take that as what the lowest was anyway, because it would have missed. There's no,
No
fucking
problem.
way it would have.
Yeah, there's no way a 9 would have hit. So that is the end of your turn, bringing it to Sir Hop, Knight of Lily Pond. And Sir Hop is going to say, "Have at you! We must take these out. I think we're winning the day. We appear to be ahead." Swiping and also releasing. He hits and releasing from his gullet a large spout of water. So in addition to, oops, did I not roll that on? I did not roll it on the creature. And then he also a blast of water shoots right at her, dealing a total of 44 damage to the spawn.
Nice.
Looking pretty hurt. But he says, "Ugh, Danny, I must away from the steam." And then he's going to cast a jump to put himself, come on, grab Sir Hop, put himself here to help out with this one. End of his turn. That is Vermirius. So she says, "I see your trickery, elf. You will not stop us." And let's see. So she has, if foes are nearby, in a cone, cast Weapon Storm. Okay, so Varmirius is going to cast a spell called Weapon Storm.
Yay.
Come on, go to her thing. There it is. Weapon Storm is a 9th level spell. Well, she's using a 9th level slot, and she swings all of the weapons she's holding, and the weapon magically multiplies into duplicates. And so as she hurls these magical swords, they just start to spin in air, cartwheeling over each other.
She's doing this as a cone or an emanation.
A cone.
Okay,
And it's
30
going
foot
to
cone.
hit the Shax spawn in front of you. So, I'm going to make all of you roll reflex saves, because it's much faster this way. I saw a nat 20 in there. Let's see. Wasilko rolled a nat 20 for a 50 reflex save. Sir
Oh
Hop-
wait. Okay, there. Never mind.
What?
It already
Sir?
rolled. You rolled for me.
Oh, I got
I'm
you.
fucked.
Yeah, I rolled for everyone. Sir Hop, you can roll hero points if you want. Sir Hop failed. The Shax spawn succeeded for half damage. Charlie, I guess, doesn't really matter. Reese, you got a nat 1, yes. So you may want to use a hero point, Reese.
Yep. I'm gonna.
Sweet.
Okay. So 1 second, I will roll that for you. One.
Please and thank
So-
you.
Yeah, what's it?
Charlie is an independent creature.
Yes, and Reese, you just got a critical success instead. But yes, Charlie is a Eidolon.
So
Oh, I guess she would get hit, huh?
Wasilka, Charlie, and Sir Hop can all use the reaction to now deal 15 void damage to the daughter of
Was it
Shax.
15 or was it dice?
It's 15 d6. So it's 5d6 per each of them because they're each using the reaction to hit her back.
Wow,
Essentially.
okay. That's awesome.
Oh, did you just rolled it? Okay.
Yep. Oh, I need
Gotcha.
one more. Uh, 55 damage blasts to her. Wow.
As the Herald of Cabreri like turns, eyes flashing for each one of these reactions, and as the daughter of Shax kind of like realizes what's going on, I imagine Cabreri might say something like, "Weapon Storm. That's a good idea." Because when the Herald leaves, they get to cast Weapon Storm. So
Perfect. That's
it's like,
perfect.
I like that idea. I'll steal it.
Weapon Storm. What a novel idea.
And that is the end of the Daughter of the Very Moss's turn. Blood Shroud, though, he is going to say, we need to get this down quickly. And he moves over here, putting Shax off guard. You all need that -2 real bad.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. And let's see. So he's going to spell strike? Yes. Going to attempt a spell strike with his great sword, swinging at Shax, the Demon Lord. Natural 2. Womp womp. Nope, no hit. Show. It is... Aha! The lair action's turn. So what happens on turn 2? Yes, okay. So... what happens is all of you hear a rattle from just to the west of the Herald of Cabreri.
Please do not add a creature to our combat. Too many creatures. No.
Not adding a creature.
Okay.
But you hear a loud piece of metal snap
Ooh.
as a large chain breaks during the din of combat. And this is not going to look correct, but it swipes. Its base is right here, where I'm kind of spinning. See? And it is spinning in an arc like this. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
Spinning in a big arc. As it smashes all of you within this arc. So that's going to be Ares, Reese, and then Sir.
I think it's like everybody's in range, it feels
everyone
like.
except for Danny and
Arwen.
Arwen, yes. So
What breaks my invisibility at this point? That thing?
no, it would be you dropping it.
Oh, okay.
So I need all of you to roll me reflex saves of a DC 40.
Reflex save. If you have foresight, you have, I think, something on this. Wait, hold
Sounds
up.
right.
Let me double check. Well, heroism definitely gives you something, I think.
Yes, heroism gives you advantage for sure. Wow,
It
Colin,
should already
50.
apply, yeah. Heroism will give you your +2 or... yeah, a +2 if you've got it up. So that's already automatically put through. And then...
Okay.
sorry, I'm like
So let's see
struggling to
here.
remember shit.
8, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
5, 6, 7,
foresight.
8.
So here's the thing, Reese.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you made your save or not.
I
but
did.
You made it. Did you critically succeed or did
All
you?
of you succeeded, and Con critically succeeded.
Okay.
So all of you are
Okay.
going to take half damage. It is 36 cut in half is 18 damage. Can all of you please give yourself 18 damage, except Con and Danny?
You need to
Okay.
give Ares 18.
Yes,
Got
I
it,
do.
done.
You're right. So let's see. Basilka needs
Figured that out. All right.
Okay.
I was going to say, because you didn't use your reaction to do the destructive vengeance because you critically succeeded against the weapon storm, you did have a reaction to use your foresight to get advantage on your saving
Okay,
throw.
cool.
However, if it's not that much damage,
No,
I mean, I
it's
guess
not.
maybe it's not worth it. You could
It's
save that
not.
reaction.
I'm gonna save that reaction.
Okay.
Okay, and then so everyone, and then he gets that as well. So that's a 20. Yes, Danny.
I have a quick question. Is it
What's up?
possible we could take like just like
Absolutely.
Intermission,
break.
yeah, let's
I would
go.
love an intermission. So, hope everyone will join us in about 10 or 15 minutes, and we will continue on the battle with Shax the Blood Marquis. See you momentarily. Hi there, everybody. Welcome. We are back from our short intermission. We are glad you are with us. Where last we left off, Luxa Umbra was fighting Shax the Blood Marquis, big bad evil guy of the last 10 levels that we've been working towards. So, right before we left, it was the layer action. One of these chains, under the tension of battle, snapped, swung across the battlefield, and we've already done the rolls and the damage, so we are past that, which brings it to Basilka, the Ghast-tastic. Seeing that Danny is left alone, but that creature is very weak at this point. She is going to flurry of blows and hurl her juggling clubs, the invisible juggling clubs, over towards it. Let's see if she can hit. That is a hit, and let's see if she can hit with the follow-up. That one's a miss. So, she did do a little bit of damage on top, which is... Yeah, she took it out! So, Wasilka dealing 33 damage, knocks it in the head, cracking its skull, killing the snake in front of you, Danny. Go, Gadget Wasilka. So that was great. So that is this one. That was a single action. Come on, delete it. There we go. Now she's going to... Does she have a spell she wants to cast? Yeah, she's going to cast Mountain Resilience, which is the not stone skin for new Pathfinder. And... Because they had to change it in the change. So, Charlie's casts out Rock and Stone! As Wasilka gets down into a defensive stance and casts Stone Skin, essentially. Bringing it to, not Charlie, this Shax spawn that is behind Ares. So, if in melee with one foe, use Focused Assault. Focused Assault, it is going to attack Ares with all the weapons it wields. If it hits, it does a bunch of extra damage. Nat 17 is a critical, unfortunately.
It's gonna take 21 void damage.
Right. Blasts it in the head. Ah! As it slashes Ares with this attack. Danny, you have your reaction back if you want to...
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to take... Oh, doesn't she get persist blood?
Yeah, that's if it fails. So let's see.
Oh, okay.
Which it did. So I will definitely give it that. Purse.
And
Speed.
Let me... Yes.
Great.
Do another
And then-
blood vendetta. Find it.
And then Ares takes a little more damage.
I'm essentially doing it at like lower levels.
Right.
I'm trying to like figure out how to just drop the... Because it just says persistent bleed 5d6.
I already gave it to her. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Thanks.
5d6?
Yeah.
Okay. I had it as less than that, I think. Oh no, I did 5d6. Cool. So that's the end of its turn. Ares is looking very bad. He's bleeding from wounds all over. End of her turn, bringing it to the puddle of blood under the floor. She begins to... The puddle goops down the stairs, down across to here, pops up next to Sir Hop and Reese back into her form, and she is going to attempt to grab you, Reese.
Is she the only one that can see me?
Oh, that's a good question. Does she even have that? Because if she doesn't, she's attacking Sir Hop. Thank you for pointing that out.
You're
Keep
welcome.
forgetting you're invisible. She does not have that. Good call. So she is going to attack Sir Hop with her claw weapon. That was not the right thing. Attack Sir Hop. There we go. That is a hit, not a crit though. Good for Sir Hop. Dealing 29 damage, partially resisted because he has Mountain Resilience up. Unfortunately, that's the end of Flynn Shepsut's turn, bringing it to this spawn. If surrounded by many foes in a cone, use... Oh, it doesn't have that anymore. It cast it already. Boo! If in melee with 3 flows, Blade Storm. Yes, it can do that. So it makes up to 6 sword attacks, each at a different target. These attacks count towards its multiple attack penalty, but it doesn't increase until after the attack. So it's going to make 4 attacks. 1 against Reese.
Can it see me?
It missed anyway, but
Okay.
1 against Sir Hop. Miss. And Wasilka. Good lord, missed all 3 of you. That's the end of its turn, unfortunately.
Cool.
Zavid, you are up, and that's close to the end of the turn, so Khan, you're kind of on deck.
Okay, cool.
All right. I am going to haste action move here. And I'm going to use one of my harms as a single action. Say, is that enough? That's yes, I think it's 9d10 plus 18 because it's 2 for Undead's Blessing per level, so it's this plus 18. Sorry, I didn't put 18 in there beforehand, so just add 18 to this.
So 70.
All right, so you get 70 hit points back, and then
Very good.
I have 2 actions. So here's your heroism once again. Boop. You have a 9th level heroism on you, which gives you a +3 to all your shit. That's my turn. That's it.
Okay. That brings it to Shax's legendary action. And he's not liking this position that everyone seems to be in. So he's going to call down and say, you will never stop these plans! And I gotta tell you, I have been playing TTRPGs, D&D, Pathfinder, since about 1992. There's a phrase I've always wanted to say, that I've never gotten to say, and I finally get to say it.
After 32 years, what are you gonna say?
I
30.
cast
32.
Meteor
No, you're right.
Swarm.
Ooh. Well, shit.
From the sky, flaming boulders fall, making all of you take reflex saves. Ooh, I see a lot of saves in there for half damage. I see a critical. Reese, you critically dive out of the way.
Yep.
Reese is jumping off the meteors midair
Yeah,
in their dodge.
I'm pretty much just like boop, 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 boop.
Wasilka also critically saves. All right.
I'll
here's
move him
some
over
damage.
just like a little
Oh, wait,
bit.
let me see the damage. Okay, so the bludgeoning damage is not going... Well, I'm going to do the fire first. So here's the nasty fire.
I think Sir Hop's the only one that failed.
Wow. And then some are out of the range of the boulder. The bludgeoning damage is only a 10-foot part in the center, so Sir Hop is not in that.
Oh, wait a second. Arwen took damage. Did
Yep.
Danny take damage?
She should... Let's see. Reese, Arwen, Sir Hop, Basilka... Oh, I must not have had her roll. So
Okay.
I'm going to do that real fast. Danny, make you roll. Why did 3 of those roll?
Okay.
Danny failed, but not critically.
Okay, so Danny and Arwen can use the reactions to deal another 10d6 of void damage to Shax, if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then these 3 get the extra bludgeoning damage. So, Flintshipsoot actually takes the vast majority of the
Good.
bludgeoning damage from the landing of this meteor right into Shax's own kin, his own daughter. That is his legendary action, though.
Ash,
So-
do you want to roll 10d6?
Yeah, please do.
Yes, I do want to roll 10d6.
Those are like magic words.
1, 2, 3,
Of course.
6.
I was so excited. I've never been able to cast Meteor Storm. In 30 plus years, I've never cast it.
You said 10?
Yes. Because
Oh,
5
shit.
for you and then 5 for Arwen.
Well, would you
Oh,
like
shit.
to know something really nice?
2,
What's that?
With this 10th level spell slot.
6, 7, 8, 9.
You had one.
Okay.
More.
You had one.
Understood.
So you have all just survived a 10th level.
Those are
Meteor Storm.
d10s. I'm sorry, you got to do d6s.
Oh, d6s. I don't know why my brain said it was.
You rolled kind of low on the d10s anyway, so you might even get like 45 regardless, depending on how you roll.
Yeah, let's see.
10d6. Let's go, let's go.
10. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm hoping that's 10.
No.
You got more on the d6 because
Hell
of
yeah.
how low you had rolled. So you were 46. Good lord,
Oh, shit.
Okay.
dude, the Herald spell is doing work.
Serious
That
lifting.
was ridiculous.
Because it doesn't give a save or anything. That's insanity. Okay, so I guess I can get rid of the meteor swarms now because those are, yeah, gone. That's just blam blam, and they're gone. So, bringing it to the Shax spawn over here, it is not in range of any of you.
Oh shit, guys, I misread this. So hold on, there is no save, but there is a cost to using destructive vengeance.
Ooh.
You take the damage that you deal.
Ugh.
So
We'll just do
Everybody,
one
when
of
you
them
roll the
then.
5d6, you also take that to deal it at the person that did. So
We'll just
How
do
do we- how-
for one of them. How about each of you takes 20 damage?
okay, I'm good with that. Are
I'm
you
just
guys
gonna
good with
split it
that?
through the whole group. All you take 20 damage?
Okay.
Good.
Sorry. Well, no, not Reese. Reese, you never
Yeah.
used
Or
it.
no, not Reese. Not Reese. Everyone but Reese.
Okay.
Take an extra 20 damage.
You've been
and we'll just
dodging
call
out
it.
of the way of all the stuff that could be hurting you, so you've never had to even use that reaction
No, I
so
haven't.
far.
Okay, so this.
Sorry
creature
about that,
needs to
folks.
go.
I should have
No,
known
you're
that
good.
from the beginning.
So the Shax spawn is going to leap up to the higher level. 2 actions, unfortunately, to get all the way over there. Then in melee, can't use focused assault, so it's just going to... but that makes the Blood Shroud off guard. So I need to make it... have that. Then it only gets a single longsword attack against the Blood Shroud. Nat 20, though, but Shax didn't roll it, and it wasn't rolled against any of you. 38 damage, partially resisted by the Blood Shroud. That wasn't that bad. End of its turn, end of the round. Con, you're up.
All right.
And Danny, you're after Shax.
I've had this spell for a long time, and I don't think I've ever used it. And it might not even work. I'm gonna cast Organ Sight. 2 actions.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Awesome! What does that do?
Please.
I need to make a medicine check.
Okay.
For which I get a +2 circumstance bonus too, thanks to the spell. I'm
Okay.
trying to discern vital organs and find the best place to strike. So I'm gonna
Okay,
make a
let's see, public
medicine
medicine.
check.
What did you say the DC is?
I actually don't know what the DC is
Let's see.
because I don't know what I'm making it against.
Yeah, I don't actually know either. Let's see here. Where are you? There's your character sheet. Organ Sight is what, a 2nd level or something? Third level.
Third
there it
level.
is. Organ Sight, so it goes against, depending on its skin. Recall knowledge using medicine. Okay, yeah, let's call this 38? 36,
Okay.
36.
36. Hell yeah. Okay, big money, no whammies.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Oh.
26. Critical failure.
It could have been an
26.
18.
It was almost an 18, yeah.
Almost an 18. You know what? Hero point.
You need a nat
Yeah.
14, it looks like. And
Come
did you
on.
give yourself the +2? There it is! Well, so it's a 39, so you succeed regardless. So
Yeah.
what do you get?
Next time you deal piercing or slashing damage to the target with a strike or spell, you deal an additional 46 precision damage.
Awesome.
And then on each of my subsequent turns, I can make the check again.
Cool. Okay, so I think you still have 2 actions because you're hasted, right? Yes.
Yeah. So, and I looked, I don't have anything in my spells that can give me, like, a +1. But, is the heroism already factored in if I make a roll?
Yeah, I took it off earlier because... Wait, did Savid recast it?
Did he?
Because it dispelled magic.
I did.
Shax dispelled it.
I recast it, so you
I
have a
missed
plus
that.
3
I'm sorry.
on all that stuff.
1 second. No, it is not taken into account. Where is that? Foresight? So then
No, not foresight. Heroism.
Heroism, you're right. Heroism, 6th level. Give that to Con. There you go. Now it's good.
Yeah. Alright. I can see the tendon. I can see the most vital organ to hit that I can reach. Khan is only 4 feet tall. She knows exactly what is most damaging within her height.
Yeah.
Alright. I attack.
It's a miss with a 6.
You take my hero point unless
you're
you're going.
close.
Okay.
I'll take my hero point first.
He's got
okay.
a lot of minuses. You have a lot of pluses. You're pretty close on him.
Yeah. It's within reach.
Yeah, that's not that bad. Woo! Let's go.
It's a hit.
Heck yeah, that is a hit indeed. $42 damage, slightly resisted. I'm not sure why he resisted. Let me double check something. Shax has...
Well, is this a dark silver
It
thing?
is,
'Cause
yes.
So maybe it gets around that if he
no,
normally
it-
has resistance.
It took it into account because she's got a plus 23 there. I'm not sure what he absorbed.
Or why he absorbed.
Immunities, weaknesses, resistance, poison? No? Weird. I don't know. That should have given him an extra 12 damage. I'll just give that to him.
Yeah. And then I'm rolling the extra 4d6 for the organ site damage.
Yes, please.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's an extra 16, so that's,
So that's 70, isn't it?
yeah. That's great. Or 68, I guess.
Well,
Yeah, really good. And then
42
you-
plus 12 plus 16, right?
Oh, plus 12. Yeah, you're right.
So I think that's
So-
70 altogether.
70, cool. Then you also have your Khan's Bladed Blade attack.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm seeing this wrong, but his little bubble is it's like a golden yellow right now.
What?
It is a little bit of a golden yellow. Isn't that weird?
Really weird.
Weird, strange.
It's not quite green anymore. Funny.
So silly. So bizarre.
So bizarre.
Oh, debilitations.
Oh, yes. Debilitation. What are you giving him?
Bleed. And 3d6 bleed.
3d6. Okay, got it.
And
And dumb. He feels really stupid right now.
You could
I've-
keep him
I've-
flat-footed.
yeah, I'm gonna keep him flat-footed because I think our skeleton friend might be turning
Yeah.
into paste next
I-
round.
You get
Yeah.
the feeling, your blood shroud might be about out.
Wait a
Yeah.
second. I had my turn just before. I forgot to do something.
Oh.
Something was supposed to happen on my turn that the
the end
herald
of the herald.
does not stay. They get to move up to 60 feet and then they get to do their depart weapon storm thing. So the herald would have moved to get Flinshipsut
Yep.
and Vamirius, maybe right here, and then they get their weapon storm is a 100-foot cone that just can go out, right? Like
Awesome.
that. And
Sorry,
it's
Reese.
a D12.
Okay.
Reese won't get it because they can do it like that, you know?
Ah, yes. Okay,
You know what I
cool.
mean? Like they could
just those
they-
two? I see. Cool.
Yeah. Let me double check the damage on their version of weapon storm.
What
So
is
they deal.
what is the roll? Reflex?
It's a reflex, yes, please, against my DC. It's a 39, I believe.
37 for Vermirius. Then Flinshipsut. Where is she? There
Oh,
she
so we got
is.
one fail.
Yep, one fail. Come on, Fantasy Grounds, work with me. Is this? Yes, there's Flinshipsut. Flicks. 49. That's a critical success.
All right, so she is able to duck out of the way as this flail comes down and multiplies and deals 28 damage to Vamirius, and then the herald disappears.
Great.
Sorry about that. I
That's,
forgot about. Oh, Khan, did
That's
you
helpful.
you hit Shax with attacks?
Yeah.
Once.
You have +6 on damage because until the end of your next turn, the thing that hurt you and
Right.
that you use your vengeance reaction on, you have a +6 on all strikes. Every single strike gets +6.
And you also have your Khan's Bladed Blade still.
So just letting you know if you haven't applied the +6 damage to do that for this turn.
Yeah. Alright. Khan's Bladed Blade.
Ooh.
No.
That's a
Outta here.
miss. Okay.
Do you need
so-
a hero point?
No,
It's in
no,
or
no, no,
minus.
it's not
Don't
worth it.
waste it.
Not worth it.
Okay.
Okay. Khan's Bladed Blade is more of a you may as well kind of a weapon.
Yeah.
Unselect a whole bunch of people. There we go. Up to Shax. So, Shax is at... Okay. As Shax, you see more blood start to pool on the ground from these wounds that you're causing him, mostly from these slashes from this void damage of Zavid's spell. He's dripping blood everywhere, and as such, he uses his mythic action. So, you want me to read this? Because this is kind of fun.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Mythic action. When Shax reaches half health, if Vermirius is not dead yet, he sacrifices his daughter to Urgathoa, gaining 50 temporary HP per PC, but adding 2d6 precision damage to all strikes. So, Shax, in a fit of rage, roars. "Brrr! You will not stop the conjunction of my rise." TK or DMG plus 2d6. And then let's see, there's 4 of you.
I'll be
Plus-
right back, guys.
Sure thing. Plus Wasilka, plus Sir Hops, so that's 6. That's 300 temp hit points.
Wow!
God damn, okay.
Alright, fun times. Now, Shax.
You think we can't melt that shit down?
Right? It's like we already mowed down most of his
Okay.
health otherwise. I think
So-
we're doing good.
If they're spread apart, we already did that. Okay. Alright. I think Shax is going to. Yes, he is going to pull a dark silver dagger out of his bandolier and hurl it down at Sir Hop because he can see him from there. He still can't see Reese because you haven't moved closer.
Oh, of course a stork wants to kill the frog.
Of course. And he hits him with the dagger, dealing 61, but it's reduced to 31 damage. Sir Hop's looking
ribbit.
kind of hurt, but not the worst. And then Shax is going to use Wide Cleave to attack both Khan and Zavid with a Dark Silver Dagger attack. I think that's probably going to hit you both, but I don't think it's a crit. Well, I see one crit. That hits... Yeah, Zavid, that crits on you. Khan, that is a regular hit. So here's some Dimaggio. Oh, that's going to hurt a lot. 95 to Zavid, 62 to Khan as he slashes out in a wide arc downwards with his mighty bloody dagger. That's his turn.
Roblox. Oof
He
sound.
bleeds a little, fails his save, so Connie is going to continue to bleed. Danny is up. Oh, Ash is... Reese, I'm going to put you up in front of Danny.
Yeah, that's good.
Where you were originally.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put you at 47 initiative. So Reese, you're up.
Okay, so
No rush since Danny's gone.
exactly.
Oh, there she is. So, but still.
Give me 2 seconds. I gotta
You're
sort
good.
something out.
We're
Sure.
we're switching order, so I'm gonna go.
Okay.
You want to heal somebody? We'll have her heal somebody.
All right, so Reese is going to, I think.
Now, just a reminder, Varmirius is gone.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yes. Varmirius
Okay.
was killed.
So that means
Sacrificed-
Reese can just move. They're not like
Yes.
threatened by
Thank
them.
you
Okay.
for
I'm not
reminding me.
moving.
Reese is gone.
I'm not
Right.
moving.
I just
He-
want to make sure that they're not
she-
there to like threaten you.
She burned in place as he sacrificed her to
Yeah.
Urgathoa to gain this temporary rush of hit points.
Well, actually, no.
Cool.
Reese will move, but over to this
Yes, sideways.
area.
You're going to take
Sideways.
one attack of opportunity, though.
That's fine.
Ooh, that kind of makes sense. Mirrors have like what?
they've got six weapons.
arms. Yeah.
So they have 5 extra reactions for attacks of opportunity. So just heads up, this is not the only one she can do. But it's a nat 2, that's a miss, so you're good.
Yeah. So Reese is gonna be like, all right, fuck this. Everybody's clear over here. Ooh, direct line of sight to Shax. So I think what he's gonna try first is there's like rubble and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, this place is getting shaken apart.
Okay, so he's gonna find the biggest
Oh man,
piece
the
of
music just got
rubble
awesome.
and then telekinetic projectile it
Hell
at
yeah.
him.
I've made him your target,
Yep.
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, yes, he's your target.
All right, so telekinetic projectile, and then is it the attack or the dice?
The attack one.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, nat 7. Wait a minute, nat
What?
17 for 40. That should hit.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me just double check. So he's off guard.
Plus, he's my hunted prey.
He's your hunted prey. That
And he's a bitch.
He
And
is.
that does hit because of your hunted prey. If it weren't for hunted prey and off guard, that would
Thank
not hit. So go ahead and
you.
roll damage.
All right, time to roll damage for.
But there's no way a
telekinetic-
nat 17 should miss.
Yeah. How do I roll damage? Is that the dice?
Yes. You pick either bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Ooh, okay, okay. Let's see. I think bludgeoning sounds funnier. Yeah.
Well, there's no way he absorbed that. I need to give him that damage. I don't know what. Oh, it's the temporary hit
Yeah, it's the
points.
temp-
That's
It's a
right.
temp.
That's right. Yes.
Yes,
So that
so
did work
yes.
correctly.
All right,
All right,
so
so
he's gonna do that for his one action, and then, well, those are two actions, but he's going to then do.
No, I think you're done. You moved and then 2 actions to cast
Oh,
telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
Yeah, telekinetic projectile is a 2-action cast since it's a spell.
And moving is one action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I don't think you're hasted, right?
Nope.
No, you're invisible, not hasted. So that's the end of
Then
Reese's turn.
Reese is good. Yeah.
Yeah, so that kind of brings it to Danny. Danny's going to heal her dog because the dog is hurting real,
Oh, the
real
dog is
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna have Danny cast like what do you think, like a 7th level soothe?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what the doctor ordered. Drop a 7th level soothe on Ares. 56 hit points, that helps. Ares' free action is going to be getting out of the steam. Danny is going to use Arwen's action to... Oops, don't bring Ares with. Danny's going to use her action, or Ares' action, to fly out of the steam as well to here. And I think I'll have her give Ares an action to bite at this thing. Oh, no, I'm going to have her make him take the defensive posture, so he's going to have a +2 AC for a round.
Good idea.
Oh, hey, Dave.
Back.
So you can retcon any of this if you want, but I used a 7th level soothe on Ares to give him 56 hit points, had him move out of the steam, and then had him fight defensively for a round to give him 2 more AC. Does that sound okay? Or do you want to do something different?
No, that's fine. That was essentially what I was going to do anyway.
Fabulous. Oh, and then I had Arwen's action get you out of the steam as well. But actually, this is the 3rd round. No, it's still here. So, Sir Hop is up. Ooh, he's hurting as well. Does he have a potion? He does. Sir Hop is going to pull out a potion and chug it, which is 2 actions, unfortunately. But it's 6d8 plus 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 61 hit points back. So that's 71. So Sir Hop is looking significantly better with his, after having chugged this potion. Ha ha! I think we've got them on the ropes! And then he is going to take just a regular swipe at the Shax spawn here with his rapier. Come on. +30, drop. A hit. Sir Hop coming in with a little bit of damage on this snaky creature. It's starting to look pretty bad. It's hurt. Blood Shroud is up, so it is surrounded. Not liking that, but what it is going to do is turn into a pool of blood, and much like Flinshepsut, ooze over to this side here, come back up with a slash at Shax with his greatsword. Blood form is kick-ass. Natural 18, that's a hit. Wow, look at this. It rolled a 50 for an attack.
God damn.
Blood Shroud is seriously MVP.
I think it gets +6 to its strike because it
You're
used
right.
that reaction from last time.
You're right. So it's another 6, so that's... Okay. And that's the end of the Blood Shroud's turn. Lair action. We are on round 3. What happens? I'm going to say... yes. Okay. So, from next to you, Reese, you hear a rumble at your feet,
Oh, great.
and I need you to roll a DC 40 reflex save real quick.
No worries.
As a pipe bursts and a blast of toxic
I'm good.
sludge explodes out in front of you. You are good. And I'm sorry, that was supposed to be a fortitude save, but you're still good regardless. I misspoke when I said reflex.
Your foresight, you're just like, and you
Huh?
step out of the way.
Yeah, so
If anything, it's just like,
Reese, yeah, I was gonna say put yourself there, but a bunch
Reese,
of
have you
toxic
taken
sludge.
damage?
No,
One accidentally took like
what?
18 damage.
18 damage.
And I think it was a side effect of something.
It was.
But yeah,
No
so
direct
Reese,
hits.
it was supposed to be fortitude save. My bad, but you rolled in that 19s, and your fortitude saves are redonkulous. So
Yeah.
you hear this rumbling coming, and you're able to just kind of sidestep as a spray of toxic sludge explodes onto the battlefield. That's the end of the layer effect. Bringing it to Wasilka. Oh, she's gonna go ham on this little lady. There's Wasilka. She is going to, yes, just strike out with her, oh yeah, the new short sword, dark silver short sword. Yeah, 15, that is a hit. Let's see if she can flurry. Natural 20. So that's like 3 hits essentially. That's essentially like 3 hits with 1 action. So 60 damage plus an additional 26, so 86 damage and 2 slashes from Wasilka. Sa! And she's going to just go for broke. Second action. That's a miss. Third action. Oh, let's see. I'm going to actually have her ghoul leap to here with her last action.
Nice.
End her turn. That brings it to this Shax spawn up against Ares. They are in a nasty fight with each other. It's going to whip him with its tail. Natural 1. Natural
God
1.
damn.
They're fighting above the flow of like molten steel
Yes.
or whatever, and that like so they're like there's like this underglow to them as one yips like tries to bite and she tries to slash. It's very epic.
I'm going to swing down with this. Oh my god, 2 nat 1s. Look.
Oh my god.
That's
Look at
great.
that. 2 of them in a row. And then third one, it's going for broke with its short sword on Ares. It was a nat 10, but because it's its biggest penalty, that's a miss. So, it's Ares and Arwen. As you said, slash, dodge, bite, dodge. Nothing's making purchase. They're having an epic battle over this glowing, molten river of metal.
Badass.
Suit. Let's see. So, he was wide cleaved. Okay. Let's see. Where's Shax at? Okay. Everybody here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. I have to get the right thing. There it is. Shax sees danger. He senses it about. He can see that his plans are going to be ruined if he does not do something. He's worried. You see before you, in the eyes of a demon lord, fear. You can sense it. You can almost taste it. But then he grins, and he yells, "Friend Shepsut, steal the key now! It is our one chance! Steal it and flee!" As Shax uses a deific action. All of you put a -4 in your modifier as he uses an 11th rank spell slot to cast Paralyze on you all.
Minus.
So we all
-4
gotta
in your
make-
modifier and a wisdom save.
Or a will save?
Will save, yes.
Okay.
An 11th level Paralyze.
Will save.
Critical failure. Critical
Oh!
failure.
Remember
Critical
heroism if it's not already on there, and if you have foresights, you can
Yep.
give yourself advantage.
I'm gonna do that again then.
Okay.
I'm
Critical
rerolling.
failure.
I'm
Yeah,
rerolling.
the heroism factored in.
Yep. Critical failure. Critical failure.
I am not going to accept that. I need to make this save. This is really important.
You need a 50.
Oh no.
Did you say a 50?
50.
can't
Well, a
think-
No
9 and a
fucking
9 and a
way.
6 aren't good enough.
You can have one of mine.
Oh, and I need to make Wasilka do it as well.
So wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. He's targeting me with a spell.
Targeting all of you with a spell.
Right, but it's not an area effect, right?
No, correct.
Can he just like he can't
that's
see
right.
me still though?
He knows he's using what is called a deific action and an 11th level spell slot.
Okay, then never mind.
If he were casting anything else, I would take that argument. You got anything,
Alright,
Zavid?
yeah. I do, but I gotta Control F and find it
Should I take
because
back my
apparently I
hero
didn't
point?
You may.
just keep it. Hold on a sec. Come on. So this is targeted, though. We are targets of a spell.
Targets,
Great.
yes.
I cast as a reaction spell riposte. I'm gonna attempt to counteract the triggering spell.
Okay.
If I counteract it, I target him with it instead of me. In order to counteract, I need to add a relevant skill modifier, which would be Wisdom, to a check against the target's DC. If counteracting an affliction DC is the affliction stat block. If it's a spell, use the caster's DC. The GM can also calculate DC based on the target's effect, the effect's level. For spells, the counter check modifier is your spellcasting attribute modifier plus your proficiency bonus. I think I'm legendary. Plus any bonuses and penalties that specifically apply to counteract checks. I don't think I have any like feats for that, but
I don't think so.
I have legendary, which is plus 8, and then my 5, so that's a plus 13, and I have to beat his spellcasting DC. What is that?
50.
50. So I'm out of hero points, guys. If someone wants to help me get this.
Have my last one.
I'll give you my last one. Oh.
No, have my last
Okay.
one.
All right. So here's the first one. I would have to roll a natural 20 to bump it up above because plus 13 will never get me to 50. So we're crit fishing. We're trying to
Crit
get a
fishing,
20.
You need a 20 for anything to happen at all.
Oh,
At
close,
2.
but
Oh
no.
my god.
Okay, you can have mine.
In fact, I'm just gonna all right. I'm gonna roll another D20. We're looking for a 20. Nope.
Nope.
One last try.
Come on.
Oh.
All of you are paralyzed.
Hold on. Stop. No. What other
Trying to have a
abilities?
moment.
No. What other fucking abilities did we get from Baba
Zavid,
Yaga?
let it
What are we
happen.
sitting on? What are we sitting on that we're forgetting that Baba Yaga gave us?
Zavid, you might just have to let it happen.
No. Nay, I say.
You
I have-
critically failed your check.
I have
4 times.
Wait a
do you
second.
What
Did
do
I
you-
roll a nat 1 at any point?
No.
No.
Danny, do you have who pulled the Asmodeus card?
You did.
I did. Can I give Danny my card?
That
Oh.
was you only.
Shane,
God damn it!
you might just have to let this happen.
Why do you want this to happen so bad? Why do you want this to happen so bad?
Look,
As
we've
the-
given you our last hero points. We can't do anything.
As the ground rumbles all around you, your bodies freeze in place. You can't move. Zavid, you struggle with every bit of power you can muster. You try to beseech Cabriri, Gork, Mork, even Shalin, anything. But you're frozen in place, paralyzed. Flynn Shipsut, wife of Nyarlathotep, smiles next to Wasilka and Sir Hop. Idly wanders over to Queen Daniela Arion of the House of Arion. She pulls back your black hair, reveals her long fangs, and says, "At last, these warm secrets will be ours, and the rough beast will be released," as she sinks her teeth into your neck and begins to drink. Harder and harder, deeper and deeper, her stomach distending in front of her as it fills with liters of blood, as Danny falls limp to the ground, dead. Flynn Shipsut looks to you all and says, "Have fun," and casts plane shift to escape. As Shax, your eyes bulge looking at Danny. You look to Shax. He is also struggling against the strain of holding this 11th level spell, utilizing a deific action that he has no right to use as not a god. And as soon as Flintshipsit disappears, his hands drop as he takes a knee and his himself stunned 9. So, for the next 3 rounds, Shax is stunned. But Danny, you are dead at 0 hit points. Flintshipsit is gone. Let's see. Whose turn
I
is it?
can't believe you knew this was gonna happen. I said, should I take Raise Dead? And people were like, no. I can't fucking believe this.
Look, we thought we
So-
were good.
That brings it to a Shax spawn. She has 2 things near her. She is going to attack both Wasilka and Sir Hop. But that did bring another... Oh, that's a miss on Wasilka. It's Sir Hop. Can indeed. End of its turn. Zavid, you are up.
Am I paralyzed?
No, you are no longer paralyzed.
Okay, got it. So
But
it was more of a
Shax is-
story. It was a story
story
moment type
paralyzed,
thing.
yes.
Gotcha. All right. Freed from the paralysis. By the way, wasn't about to say it, but I have 37 hit points, and I've been just sitting here pretending like I had more. Like I'm not about to die at all.
Shax is now stunned for 3 rounds because, as I said, he used a deific action and is not a deity.
I give myself Undeath's Blessing as one action. I am going to look to Khan, who says your hit points are at, you have heavy wounds, so I'm going to give you a one action harm. So you will gain 60 hit points. And then,
Helpful.
with my last 2 actions, oh, wait a second. If I did, I have a haste action. That's a strike.
You do. Or a movement.
Let me okay, what I did, it wasn't a one action. It was a 3 action, but with quick channel I can reduce it to 2. So that's how it fits in. So I've got Undeath's Blessing on myself, and then a 2 action, 3 action with quick channel harm
real quick.
that hits everything within 30 feet of me. What's up?
Real quick, I just realized that these things have a vulnerability that triggered earlier on Danny's turn. The Merilith's Shax spawn that is attacking Ares has to take 3d6 plus 10 mental damage because Danny healed a wound it caused. So you now know that healing wounds that these Shax spawn causes them pain. Sorry, continue.
Okay. So that 60, you still heal that, Con. I also heal that. So I'm going to add that, or take that away from my wounds. There we go. And then our buddy, the Blood Shroud, is going to heal not that much. It's 60 minus 18. So what would that be?
48 or 42.
42. So the Blood Shroud heals 42 damage. Rot Trot is not injured but would have healed also. And these demons next to us, including Shax, are going to take 42 void damage.
Wow.
Actually, more than that. It's 42 plus the level of the spell because I have Harming Hands. So that's
42 plus what?
plus
I got the
9.
42 already, plus
Plus 9. Yes. So 51 void damage to them.
Okay. And to number 4. That's the very bottom of the unit. How much was
Okay,
that?
all right. So 51 void damage to Shax, 51 void damage to the Shax
Got
Spawn
it.
4, and then Con and I gained 60, and then the Blood Shroud gained 42, and that's everything from the
Did you
big
and
harm.
Khan heal yourselves? Because I got the blood shroud
Yeah,
heals.
yeah. I got it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Zavid, if you can heal yourself for however much that was.
Already did.
Great. That's the end of your turn?
I have one more action as a haste action.
yeah,
I
you're
haven't
hasting.
moved. I'm gonna do a strike on Shax.
Hell yeah, with your whip.
Fuck you. Let's see. There we
Your
go.
whip is dark silver, so if you hit, it'll deal extra damage.
Yeah, I better try right with my haste action. Let's see.
Got nothing to lose. It's a haste action.
Get him. Get him. Whatever.
Natural
Fuck
3.
thi-
That
Fuck
could have
this.
been
I
a worse
hate
time
this
for
game.
natural.
I hate this game. Fuck this game. Yeah, that's my turn.
All my
time
homies
for-
hate Pathfinder.
All my homies hate fucking Pathfinder. It is time for Shax's legendary action. He's down to not many spells because he's not really a spellcaster. He just has a couple of spells. Wow, actually, none of those are helpful. Cool. So,
Good.
Yeah, cool. So,
Good.
let's see. Are any of
damn
those
it.
helpful? Yeah, I know what he's going to do. He's rippling space and time. He's going to use Titanic Grasp to pull Reese directly into the fire of Elasnist's head. So, Reese, please make... Oh, no, you just take damage. 2, 3,
How can he
4.
do that?
Oh, he couldn't see you! Damn it!
Yeah!
I keep forgetting he can't see you from there. Fuck.
Ha!
I'm just like imagining they're here in the battle, and he's like, "I pull you," and you're just like, "You can't see me," like in a
can't do it.
LARP or something. Like, ah, shit.
So, he's... yeah, not going to do that at all. Damn, I keep forgetting you're invisible. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Which essentially basically makes you invincible. So
Invincible
At this point right
So,
now, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to take a wide arc swing with his daggers. So Shax is going to swing at Bloodshroud, Khan, and Zavid with his dagger in a wide
all
arc.
right.
Nat 3, though, it's still a hit, but not a crit. He finally didn't crit you guys.
That's against all of us as a
All
hit?
3 of you, yeah.
I'm gonna use my reaction because I just had my turn to cast Blinding Fury. I had Banishment, but I had to trade it for something. Blinding Fury. You curse a target with your outrage being attacked. The effect is determined by will save. I need a will save from Shax, please.
Wonderful. Will save, huh?
39 DC. Please don't.
36. I rolled a
All
nat
right.
3.
Oh my god, a failure. So they cannot observe me until the end of... for 1 minute, they cannot observe me.
Wow.
And if they're
very
currently observed by me, I become hidden to it. And every time the target damages me, it can't observe me until the end of its turn.
That's amazing. I can give you the
So
hidden-
basically, it just it's called Blinding Fury. So because it hit me, it like is blinded to me.
That's great.
So
I
I
gave
still
you
take the
hidden-
damage, but now I've disappeared to it.
That's awesome. So that's 2 actions, but that's all of its points. It is going to grab Khan. So Khan, what is your fortitude DC?
37.
37?
Because that's my fortitude save plus 10.
Yeah. So
We all took 36. Was that what happened?
yes,
just now?
and I already gave it to you. So Khan, you are grabbed. That is his entire turn, unfortunately for him. So you just basically that just means you can't move. You can still attack and such.
Okay, cool.
Wait. That was his legendary action. I'm sorry. So he couldn't have grabbed you. So let me take that off you real fast. That's right. That was just a legendary action. So that brings it to the Shax spawn up here. It is going to slither around this way to the blood shroud because that's pretty much the only thing it can really get to or see. And is going to long sword. That is a hit. Come on, Blood Shroud, you're the goat. Don't die. Still alive. Resisted some damage. 21. Finishes up with a tail swipe at it. That is a natural 1. End of its turn. End of the round. Khan, you're up. Then Shax, and then so that makes it, I think, Reese on deck.
Yeah. Okay.
What happens to me?
Yeah, what
you
happens to the
are dead.
Okay. Like
Your
dead?
blood has been drained by a vampire. And in case Shane doesn't remember, you might want to look at your Ilkana Aldenor card real quick. But Khan, you're up.
First of all, you discouraged me from looking up anything. Like, just let it happen, just let it happen. And now you're like, you should be looking at that card.
Now
what
that
the
it
heck,
happened.
man?
The whiplash is real.
Gotta love
Right.
it.
Thank you. So this is.
That not on your turn.
I got it.
Yeah, okay. So,
I just remembered Shax is stunned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
you
Wait,
take your
how
hit
did
points
he
back.
do that?
I completely forgot. Everyone who he just hit with that wide swipe, take your hit points back. I completely forgot he was stunned.
I was about to
Okay.
ask, but I'm
I
like,
don't
okay,
do that
maybe
spell.
I missed
Con and Zavid
something.
in the Blood Shroud. Nope, that was me. That's my
Alright.
bad. Take your hit points back.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I never gave myself the damage in the first place because I forgore. So
Perfect. There we go. I fixed the Blood Shroud. My bad. He's stunned. Remember, he's stunned.
stunned. So is he just kind of like almost?
He's on one knee, like, the strain of this spell, this 11th level rank spell slot, which you didn't. I mean, you just saw this incredible magic that it's beyond your belief. Like you as a player, 11th level spell slots don't exist. So Khan just saw something that shouldn't exist. But the strain of it is, he's on one knee, he can't move.
Well, Khan's first reaction to seeing something she can't comprehend is to kill it. So I'm
Good
gonna
reaction.
I'm gonna stab this god. Or this. He's not a god. That's why he's.
Not a god,
Yep.
that's why
Oh,
he's
he's
paralyzed.
stunned into cringe. He's a demon lord. She's going to like clamber up his. No, wait, she could fly with a flap of
You
her
can fly,
wings.
yes.
Whoosh. She's going to find like a break in his armor, maybe
You are
even
going to
like
take an
right in
attack
his
of
chest.
opportunity from this creature next to you, though.
What creature?
The I'm sorry, I was looking at the blood shroud. My bad, wrong thing.
No worries.
I thought you were the blood shroud. No attack
I
of
mean, Khan
opportunity.
basically is shrouded in blood constantly.
You are.
But
Honestly,
She's just gonna-
simple mistake.
yeah, she's gonna fly up, and try to stab him in the heart. I don't think her blade can get long enough, but that is her intent.
You could like blink charge into his heart.
That was. I'll get stuck in his torso. So yeah, an action to move. I'm gonna make that medicine check. What did we say the DC was?
40. Let me change it real quick. 40. Okay.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, 36.
36.
Yeah,
All right.
36.
That's a fail.
That is a huge fail. Not a crit though.
Yeah. And I don't think that ends the spell, but
No.
definitely not getting that extra precision.
Yeah, you just don't get the extra damage.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And that's a natty 1. No more hero points, I don't think.
Nuh-uh.
Wasilka, your best friend from childhood, will give you her last.
I have a
point.
hero point.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, well then.
So she can take that right
She'll
back.
take it back. Because she has one, and I think no, Sir Hop used his.
There we go.
whoa, shit!
That one to a nat 20. Con coming in hot with a 53. Look at that.
There
think that
we go.
hits.
Lay the pain. Oh, that's so many dice. 90. It says it was. That's the temp damage. 90 damage with a single slice. You can see this glowing energy about him is starting to fizz. It's starting to wow. Like in Star Trek, when the force field is starting to get weak, you can see that this extra hit points from that spell is starting to, or from his when he sacrificed his daughter, is starting to weaken.
Yeah.
You have two actions, and your free action.
Yeah. Because I moved,
Move, attack.
attacked.
So you have regular action, haste action, Khan's bladed blade.
Cool. I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
Basically, because I mean now's the best time to attack.
Absolutely. Now's the best time to
relentlessly.
dogpile.
Another hit.
That's a hit. Nat 17 for a 46 is another hit on it.
Amazing.
Let's go.
Bring the absolute pain.
Oh, look at all those dice.
Look at all that. Another
Is-
44 damage. Khan, you have not done your debilitations. Do you want to do precision on both? Because remember, it's like 2 or 3d6, right?
It's 2d6. I don't think precision can stack with each additional hit.
Oh, you can't do it each hit. But you could do one of them. You didn't do a debilitation yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so roll that extra damage. What is it, 2d6?
Yeah. 3.
Extra
But that's
3.
fine.
Okay.
And I want to maintain that bleed on him.
Absolutely. He's still bleeding.
Um,
And then you think you have just your haste and then bladed blade.
yeah. Can I say that my second stab was a haste action, and then I
Sure.
can shield? Use my
Yes.
cantrip shield?
Yes.
And then I'll bladed blade at the lowest.
Okay, so AC, that gives you at this level, I think, +3. Okay, so there you go. Critical miss, nat 1 on the bladed blade, but that's the good one you want to miss. So
Yeah.
Shax, we on the ground cannot. Is trying to bring his composure back to himself, but he is paralyzed. Reese, you're up. He takes bleed damage and fails the check, so he's going to continue to bleed.
All right, so to add insult to injury, I think what Reese is gonna do is aim for where he's bleeding and set it on fire.
Nice.
Just a little flavor text. Yeah. Okay.
That's a
cool.
hit.
So he's gonna go and do that.
Ooh, nice.
52 right there. And
With
then
that, you can see that the blue glowing shroud around Shax fades as his temporary hit points are gone.
yes! He did it. Alright, so then he's gonna hopefully get another one in the same spot, give him a real good ouchie. Yeah, I think that
That's
hits.
a hit with an nat 19, 49. He's looking real bad. He's bleeding from many orifices all over the place from all the damage you've been laying on from all these sources. You have 2
Okay.
actions, I think.
I do.
At your lowest if you attack.
At my lowest if I attack, but if I have 2 actions left, I'm gonna do telekinetic projectile and lay more into him.
That'll be at your top with telekinetic, though.
Yep. So let me go and do the attack. Oh.
That one's a miss. Yeah.
Okay.
So you lob a piece of broken debris that's being lying around the rune forge, and it just goes wide. So it's the end of Reese's turn.
It's to throw him off so he doesn't know where I am.
Danny, fallen on the floor. Arwen, you begins. I can't really do a cat, but the sound of a jungle cat howls as she pounces on this creature, grabbing it with her teeth. That's
Oh, I
Ares
startled
Arwen.
my cat. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, buddy.
That's a miss, unfortunately, but that's all she can do. Ares doing the same thing over here. Both of them are howling with rage. That one's a hit. Ares hurts this. Wow, not a good bit of damage. And then Ares is going to back up on his hind legs and push with his front paws to try and shove this thing into the steam. Doing it, pushes the snake into the steam, and it is going to take 48 fire damage. So that's number 1. There it is. Okay. Good. And Danny, you are on the ground limp. 2 puncture wounds in your neck. Small bit of blood stained there, but none trickling out onto the floor. Ares, Arwen, Sir Hop. So, oh no! What is Queen Daniela? Well, we must get these ruffians taken out quickly, and so we can help her. He's going to lay into this with a spout and his rapier. That's a miss, unfortunately. Blood Shroud. I can't believe this thing's still alive. We just take him out. Now's our chance. Everything you have. As it lays its greatsword into Shax's back. That is a hit. Come on, Fantasy Grounds, work with me. Don't freeze. This is now a good time. There we go. Roll. 40 damage to Shax as it's going to take another swing with its sword. Nat 1, that's a miss. And it last with its claw on its final action, going for broke, trying to just kill him. It's a miss. Okay. But it got 1. Lair action's turn. Let's see, this is round 4. Ooh, yeah, I was hoping this one would trigger. All of this place seems to be coming apart at the seams around you. The chains have been broken, pipes are bursting, sludge is falling everywhere. The head of Elastus, where all of this fire has been beamed out onto the Runeforge, her mouth, and let me share this picture because I worked hard on it.
Hell yeah.
This severed head of a Rune Lord,
Ooh.
spinal column hanging out the bottom, bits of sinew, flames wreathed around her red hair, a beam of fire coming out of her eyes. Her mouth opens as she lets out a shrill scream and all of you need to roll a DC 40 will save against being frightened.
Dead.
Oh yeah, you're dead. You don't need to roll it.
Yeah, nope.
Okay, so anyone who has a success is frightened 1. So that is, who got greater than 40?
I did.
Reese failed.
And then Con. Okay. Reese failed. Okay,
Yeah.
so regular fail is frightened 2. So Reese. And then actually that's Wasilka and Sirhop as well. Everyone failed. But no one critically failed, which is nice.
I didn't fail.
Or, I mean, no one critically failed is what I meant to say.
Gotcha.
But that's the lair action. So you hear this ear-piercing shriek from the head of this rune lord, bringing it to Wasilka. This thing is pretty close. She's going to, flurry of blows with her dark silver short sword. That's a miss on the first, I'm sure. Yes. 11? That'll hit. Dealing 28 damage to this spawn. That's 1 action. I think here now she's going to provoke an attack of opportunity in order to ghoul leap away. So I'm going to just get the AOP out of the way first. That'll hit against Wasilka, taking a little bit of damage. Okay, she only took 20, partially resisted. Wasilka is going to ghoul leap up to next to you, Zavid, and with her last action, strike at Shax because she may as well. Probably not going to hit because it's at a penalty. Nat 15? That's a hit. She hit with him. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Wasilka. 29 damage to Shax, ending her turn. Charlie, the spawn number 1. That's the one. Where is that? Oh, that one's dead. I fell into this. Oh, the one that fell into the steam died. Shit, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, Ares killed one by kicking it into the steam. Awesome. So, come on, Fantasy Grounds, just delete it. The battleground, the board seems to be clearing up very quickly as this Shax spawn realizes not much. There's not much she's left that she can even do. She's going to have to go. Let's see. What did I say? At low HP. Yes. Okay. She is going to, seeing what is happening here, realizing she is going to die in but a moment. This Shax spawn is going to, in a fit of panic, cast Dimension Door and escape. Unless any of you have a counterspell.
Can Arwen give like an attack of opportunity?
Sure, I will allow that.
So this is the Shax spawn that's running away?
The Shax spawn. It's a very low health. I will allow that.
I don't have anything. Wait, no.
It's a hit. It's a hit. Let's see. Dying. She did it. Arwen fucking
Good girl.
did it. Look at
Love
that.
it.
Yes,
Good,
baby.
good. We
You have
don't need
any
warnings
idea?
being given out,
Well,
yeah.
Flint ships had already escaped, but still, that was also really helpful. Okay. That did it. That one is dead. Zavid. That brings it to you, and then it'll be Con soon.
Alright. Zavid
It's just Shax.
takes
alone.
out Memento Mori. It is time for a field test. I'm going to use one action first to
Sneeze.
to soften him up a little more with the whip. See if I can bring his health down to maybe make his saving throw worse against this next thing I'll be doing. But that'll be my haste action for essentially.
Right.
Let's see. Good. Come on, hit him. Hit him. That's a hit.
That is a hit.
Nice,
48.
nice.
Great roll.
Nice.
Dealing
All right.
24 damage. Not bad at all.
And then I use my 3 actions to incant the shadow capture ability of Memento Mori and steal the shadow of a demon lord. We've tried it on a living shadow. We know that works. Our next step is a powerful outsider. Not yet a god, but something one step closer to what Urgathoa will be like. Capture shadow. What do I do? What happens?
I remember it is. It has to do with the percentage of his hit points, and he happens to be at 18% health. So, remember, there was 5 chunks. What was it exactly? I wasn't prepared for you to use that in this fight. Let's see. Inventory. I was doing the math real quick because I remembered it was percentage based. But yeah, he's at the lowest percentage bar. This is good. This is very good.
It might have been in our messages that you sent me. You might have to look up Memento Mori and see what you can find.
You might be right. Let me double check because this might work, actually. Okay, there's Shane. Memento. Fort save, but he -1 penalty for every 20% health they're missing. So he's missing 80%, so that's a -4 to his, yeah, I'll give him -4 to his save. So
Okay.
-4, great. And what's this, like, you said a will save or something?
It is a will. I don't remember, but I imagine it would be will. It'd have to be, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let me double check some stuff real quick.
And you could lucky get him into rolling at disadvantage.
Would that take an action?
Hero point. The focus point. No action.
I would like to do that.
Okay. So, Shax gets to roll at disadvantage at a -4, eh? What is your thing?
My
Your DC?
DC is 39. I don't know if the staff has a different DC, but
It'll use yours.
okay.
Zavid,
Yeah,
would you like to know what he rolled?
I would. Yes.
29. I rolled a nat 4 and a nat 13. So what did you say your DC is? 30?
39.
I'm looking.
So that means he critically
It
failed.
critically fails.
Oh my god.
So can I describe?
Please
for it.
do.
Khan
You
is
spin
up
your
on
hat
this fucking.
backwards.
Yeah, Khan's up on this guy stabbing, and Usuko's here getting his legs. We've got the bloodshot from behind
We got
hitting him.
invisible Reese.
We've got arrows coming at this guy. So he's stunned and trying to get back his composure. His hubris is his downfall because in taking us out with that paralyzed spell, he's kind of unable to defend himself. And Zavid slams the staff on the ground, and his shadow gets sucked to the base of the staff, and he's sucking it up like a vacuum cleaner, like grabbing and yanking and trying to rip it off of the Demon Lord. And the Demon Lord doesn't understand what the fuck this is or why it's happening. So as Shax is resisting, there's this disgusting tearing sound, this almost like ripping flesh off of something. And there's a glow in the axiomite pyramid atop the staff with the 8 surrounding gems as they boom, and then it sort of fades back to normal. And when I believe the way that we talked about it is if someone's got their shadow gone, they get some sort of penalty.
Enfeebled or whatever.
Yeah,
Drained
they're
is drained. Drained 4 now.
Drained 4. So drained 4, and I think.
Oh, did I say there was more? Let's see.
Yeah. Double check. We need an item card.
We need to write these down.
I have literally a Memento Mori, which I took the Jezatiel staff and then I added the name Memento Mori Axiomite Pyramid on there to make sure that I had it on there, but there's no description, so I still don't know all of the mechanics behind this. We'll have to iron this out. But that's my turn. I look anxiously over to where Danny is lying, knowing that I have very little time to react here, but Shax needs to go down before I can go over to her.
That is your entire turn.
That's my entire turn.
You
And
have
I've got to go help my wife with something, so I'll be back in a minute. But what's up?
I'd just like to say what I was thinking of when you said a vacuum cleaner, like Luigi's Mansion suddenly.
Yes.
I've never really played Luigi's Mansion, but I've seen gameplay of it's very similar of when they're trying to get away and they're getting sucked in. That's sort of he's the shadow is like gripping like a non-existent ground. It's being dragged into it.
That's what I was thinking.
Shax appears bathed in light.
I am going to.
This would be its legendary action, but he cannot move as he is paralyzed. Khan, you are up. And he's going to be paralyzed, which means Reese, you're on deck.
Let's make a medicine check.
Yes, let me change the DC to 36. Boop, go ahead. 35.
Just shy.
Unfortunately. Just shy.
But
you can still attack.
Yes.
Still doesn't go away.
And gee, am I going to attack?
I don't know. I feel like you're gonna run away. That one's a miss, unfortunately. I think, though, in this instance, Wasilka, your childhood friend, you're here from a distance. Con, you've got this! Con the Bloody! She's gonna give you her hero point to reroll that.
Oh
It was
no!
meant to be
Same
a
thing.
five. It was meant
Dice.
to be a
Yep,
five.
dice have spoken. It was meant to be a
Yeah.
5. Okay, there's one action.
Like, I feel like, Shax just moves around a little bit, and since she's like,
Phases.
yeah, like, and she, you know, she aims for what she thinks is soft feathers, but it just bounces off of his armor.
3 actions and a free action.
Yeah. Let's see.
Kick his ass.
You could technically use Blink Charge, and that would be at your maximum instead of a penalty.
Yeah, screw it, why not?
What have you got to lose?
Exactly. She blink charges up to his face and is gonna stab him in his stupid eye.
Is Blood the Khan, like Khan the Bloody, actually going to kill what could have been a deity?
Who knows?
We'll see.
Yeah. I feel like she cocoons herself in her wings and then just folds up into nothing and she's gone. And then right above his eye she reappears. Nothing personnel. Shax. Come on, big money, no whammies.
Come on, come on, come on.
Aww.
Oh.
Is there anything anyone can give her?
I have
No.
no more hero points.
Wait, can Sir Hop? Let me check. Sir Hop has 1. I'm gonna have him give it to you.
Yippee! I don't know, fate is kind of stacked against me, but it would be really funny.
Oh!
You hit him!
That's a
You hit
hit.
him! Okay, okay. Big money. Khan the Bloody Rizzolo, Nephilim of Laoshu Po, wielder of a dark silver weapon, the only one in the party who was capable of killing him. Anyone else would have brought him up to 1 hit point with a killing blow. But Khan, how do you want to do this? Do you want to wait for Shane, or do you want to just go ham?
I'll wait for Shane. I'll wait
Let's
for
I
do
Shane.
think
an
he
intermission.
Needs to hear this. Yes, let's do a quick break.
So
But
good.
Khan, you have killed a demigod. We hope everyone will join us in about a short moment. We are not going anywhere. We still have much to get through. See you shortly, everyone. Welcome back, everybody. We're back from our little quick panic intermission. We needed that, though. Where we left off, Luxat Umbra had cleared the rune forge of all the demonic taint. However, Princess Daniela Arion had had her entire body drained of its blood. She lies limp and dead on the ground. But Khan, the bloody Rizzolo, had cast Blink Charge into Shax, dealing the killing blow. And as I said, Khan, how do you want to do this?
Well, first, riddle me this, Game Master. What color is Shax's blood?
Let's find out. Let me take him off the board. It is... what does Fantasy Grounds say it is? Come on. Delete him. Oh, the tension. Anticipation is killing me. I'm just gonna say it's red because... yes, it's red.
Yeah.
He explodes in in like Kill Bill levels of blood.
Yeah. Yeah, Khan like blink charges right into his eye, basically goes through, um, pulls it out of its socket and lets it fall to the ground. So like a big bouncy ball-sized eyeball just falls to the ground right next to Zavid. Boing, boing, boing.
And Shax flops onto the ground. His corpse, as it hits, explodes in a Kill Bill anime style, overly explosive amount of blood, soaking Yukon in Demon Lord blood. Congratulations, Luxatumbra. You have just killed a demigod.
Holy fuck.
Now, I have a theory. Normally, when you kill a demon outside of its home plane, it goes back to the abyss. But I think by taking its shadow, it cannot reform. I think Shax is truly dead.
Like, oh, I can't talk.
Sorry,
I'm dead.
I run over. So let me see something here. It says the Alcana thing. If a creature near you dies, you can delay their soul from entering Frozen's boneyard for a minute. But I mean, if I don't have Raise Dead prepared, what difference does that make?
You'll see. I won't make your card waste.
I'm gonna use the card, and I guess the only thing I can think of is I pull out the soul gem and be like, I can put her in here until I can prepare the spell.
So, the Ilkana Alinor card states that you stop a soul from entering Pharasma's boneyard.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Just describe what everyone sees happen to Zavid. I'll describe what happens to Danny.
Zavid kind of looks over a particularly pale version of the already pale Danny.
For flavor text too, I'm gonna say that Reese, as soon he dropped his invisibility and ran right over to her, and he's just like holding her like he was holding his sister.
He's going to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, like he's just like looking up at Zavid. I'm like, please, you have to have something. Not my best friend. You can't do that.
Using the staff as a focus, he's going to try to pull the soul. Should still be in our proximity. Shouldn't have gone far. So I pull the soul back. Do not leave yet. Hasn't even been 60 seconds, and I'm like, almost using the staff as like a handle, like turning a crank. I'm like doing this to try to like reel it back in. And you can see like space sort of warping around where the head of the staff is, like it's sort of like bending space. And I don't know if we'd see the soul coming back, but I have true sight, so I would be able to see it because it'd be on the ethereal or whatever the equivalent is here. And
as you are spinning the staff, Memento Mori, as you said, you see it coming. You see her being lifted up above you, almost out of your sight, and you just, not today. You're pulling her back with every bit of might that Cabriri has lent you, and you reel her down, seeing this spirit lay back down into your friend, and you point it at her forehead, tap it. A wave of shadow engulfs Danny's entire body as her eyes flutter, and she grins a little bit, and fangs appear at the corners of her lips. Zavid, your necromancer's visage goes off as you realize Queen Daniela Arion is now a vampire.
I knew somehow deep down that it had all been building to this, that Ash was... This was the long con. This was the long con for her, that she was going to make a vampire. She was like, my Disney princess is going to be a bloodsucker at some point. And here we are.
It took 2 years. It took 2 years. We've been having this conversation since level 7.
And I need to explain something. That deific action that Shax used, I invented that mechanic because of you, Shane. You are so clever, and you have foiled me so many times in the past.
So many times.
I designed that ability because of you, to counter you.
Okay.
Take it as a compliment. That's how clever I consider you.
One question.
I invented a mechanic because you're so clever.
So the power of Elkana's card is what brought her back.
Yes.
Got it. Understood. I will take that card off of my.
Yeah, delete that from your inventory, please. But Danny, your eyes open. You're on the ground. That was odd. You were sitting on Arwen just a moment ago.
Yep, you're on the ground in Reese's arms.
Now that I know that she is undead, I'm going to do a 9th level harm using 2 actions. And let's see, that would be 8. What's 8 times 9 is 72. So 72 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here you go. You heal.
Good lord.
You heal 116 hit points. And I say, well, I would say welcome back to the world of the living, but you didn't quite make it that far.
Of course I'm alive. I'm right here. What are you talking about?
Reese just kind of goes, he looks down and he's just like, and he like traces his finger on her face, just making sure she's freaking real. And his hand goes down to her lip, and then he I'm just like, open your mouth.
Pull out a mirror, and then I'm like, oh wait, that's not gonna work.
And he feels.
Why do I have no reflection?
Oh,
You're
well,
right.
Yeah, there we go.
He feels the fang, and just like pricks his finger to show you.
Be right back, one.
Sure.
And then he's just like, touch exactly where I did. I'm bleeding. What happens to you when you touch your tooth?
How do I react to that?
It's sharp, but you don't
It's like
bleed.
a pinprick.
You don't have any blood.
Oh, I don't have any blood?
No,
Okay.
no.
No, Danny
How
has
do
no
I
blood.
react? No.
Oh,
Mario, how do
I
react to-
understand.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm gonna say something, lemons, lots of lemons, limes, lemons. You feel that? After I said that word, when you're starting to think about lemons, you get that feeling immediately, looking at the blood. Kind of that, you start to salivate at the corner of your jaw.
Now, you just touched your finger to your hand, and you're not bleeding. I am. And he just like licks his wound, and he's just like, my darling friend, my best friend, I can't believe I have the honor of saying this, but remember way back when we'd tell stories to each other to be scary and spooky, and you'd always pick one thing to be? Did you always pick?
Vampire.
Congratulations, Daniela, you are a vampire now.
Careful, she bites.
I might be into that. Hope Bruce is.
What happened to Shax?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh,
Like,
he's
you
dead.
see, like,
Like-
Con is, covered
Con is-
in
And, like-
blood.
Soaked in blood.
And like suddenly, like Reese pulls out a pad of paper from his bag, like, and just like scribbles real fast. This is what happened, and it's just like this little rat folk, like stabbing the eye of a swan, going,
I just imagine it looks like Deadpool's like drawing.
yes, exactly. It's exactly like that.
I think maybe this could be a good place. to
Yeah,
stop.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
yes. With that, Queen Danny is now a
Holy
vampire.
shit.
Shax is vanquished. Next up, the Shadow of Urgathoa. We hope everyone will join us next time. We'll figure it out when it is. I think it's going to start getting weird in the next few weeks because of the holidays, but we'll let everyone know on Twitter. Hope you'll join us then. See you soon, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.